If the United States government tried to draft you guys, what would you say?
Going to Mexico. What you talking about?
If you backdooring the motherfucker, man, you best believe, man, what goes around is gonna come right back around. You understand me?
Tell him, ain't nothing broke about me.
Got money
I got money.
Give a fuck what you think. If we look at the definition of a serial killer, someone that has over 3 bodies, you would say a lot of hoods have a lot of serial killers.
There's serial killers everywhere. If that's the case. I didn't know that.
Today we head to Houston, Texas to see inside a notorious neighborhood known for shootings, gangs, drive-bys, and murders. We link up with rapper Cartel Bo, who's gone viral for songs like Fresh Out the Feds,
He might look, I ain't play hood, he know we ain't good, nigga ain't nothing shaking.
and Monsters Among Monsters.
Nigga ain't worried about shit, cause if it is some shit, then I'm the problem.
Cartel Bo's done RICO time in the federal penitentiary, and he's a hood legend who's well respected in Houston. He takes us through his block that locals call Murderwood, and he shows us what life is like there. We talk everything from politics to serial killers to the war in Iran, and I think you'll be surprised by some of the things Cartel Bo says.
We're in the trenches of Houston, Texas right now. In 2026, this might be the only hood video we publish. This used to be the staple of the channel. Now we're taking on a lot of other subjects. And what occurs to me right now that is interesting and connected to the hood is right now it feels like the country has the potential for revolution. We're 1 week into the Iran war and Americans are pissed. My hope is that the hood can join us in this. But we're gonna meet Cartel Bo, who is a enormous character, crazy stories. He's the perfect guy that if you're doing a hood video, he's gonna take you through and show you the ropes.
Fuck nigga must be blind, can't even see me with binoculars, nigga. Hood looking up to me, they see this money, they know it's possible, nigga.
What's up,
I
bro?
got a group saying everybody on the way.
What does your chain say?
Oh, hit for a bag.
Hit for a bag?
Yeah. That's my label. That's why I started, you know what I'm saying? Get shit going, you feel me? You know, NFL, it's still NFL, but shit, they had put like a federal gang shit on us. So anything we do, it could be a RICO instantly.
How'd you come
So
up with the
hit
name
for-
NFL game?
I didn't come up with it. My partner Ray did. That's my he started NFL, nigga from Lakewood.
Because you guys almost made it to the NFL?
Oh, no.
Did you almost make it to the NFL?
No.
No? You have the body for it.
Yeah, I should have, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I ain't had the area for it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a little dip. I grew up in that high right there, on high, my grandma high. This the cornerstone of the hood, boy. Like, nigga, this where I sent you that news. That motherfuckers got this shit cracked 2 weeks ago. Right around the corner on the way down here, that freeway you exited, that's where that body was hanging with the body on fire.
A man's body was found hanging underneath the East Loop.
By a rope from the underside of this 610 freeway, all while on fire. Sadly, he did not survive.
Next, Bo takes us nearby to the highway where recently a brutal and mysterious murder was carried out. To me, the killing is reminiscent of something that you'd see in Mexico done by a cartel in revenge. Let's head to the scene of the crime.
A few weeks ago, I don't know, they had the body hanging out the freeway with the head sitting on fire. They had to go over there and cut it down from the top side.
You think this was
The
gang
news
related?
later, I don't want to speak on it, you know what I'm saying?
Not from personal experience, but like from what people said, from the story.
Man, this is my hood. I don't speak on what's in my hood. This shit real.
That's a pretty serious way to kill someone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, here, I grew up here. I used to watch the bus stop right here every motherfucking day. 3-4 hour bus ride every day, you know what I'm saying, for real. From
To
third
school?
school, third good Marshall.
Why was it such a long bus ride?
Because it was far than the motherfucker. Nigga ain't get no job. You ain't had no job around here, boy. My grandma was an assistant worker. It's a hood documentary, come on.
How long did you live in this area for?
My whole life. I was born at the hospital in Broward.
Oh, look at this guy. He's ready for a date.
I gotta talk about my woman, huh?
Man, man.
Are you about to go on a date?
No.
Man,
Woman flower once a week.
That's good for you, dude.
man, I don't know, man. I don't know what the f going on, man.
That is a beverage of choice while conducting an automobile, huh?
What?
You gotta be careful.
Beer?
Yeah, Houston PD is. I don't know.
Man, worry about you. Look,
I see why that motherfucker like that, you hear me?
I ain't broke by a long shot.
I know it, baby.
Tell me, look, I ain't broke by a long shot. Nigga, I got money in the bag.
Don't show me your secret spots.
Tell him, ain't nothing broke about me.
Got money in
I
the
got
bank.
money
Give
in
a
the
fuck
bank.
what you
Yeah,
think.
you can't judge the book by its cup. I could play with money. I could just put money
Why do you
in
do this
Louis
with your money?
Yeah, cause I want to, cause I got it to do it like
Is it
that.
a hobby for you? You got a $2 bill.
Yeah.
That's rare nowadays. You want to show that? Folks, some of you may have never seen a $2 bill. When I was a kid, you would get this for like a birthday, you know. All right, I'm gonna give you your beer back and get back to the action here. But I hope you have a good Sunday with your lady, okay? Yeah. You're the guy I talked to on FaceTime, right? Okay.
Him and Ray.
So you got locked up and you got shipped off to Louisiana, right?
Yeah. Man, the county fucked up. That bitch overcrowded.
For the last 3 weeks, the sheriff's office has not immediately booked some probation violators into the jail. That's because the jail is at near capacity.
They ship people to Louisiana, Mississippi. They got a couple of places they be shipping people to and shit.
Are you guys hip to what's happening in Iran right now?
Oh yeah, like that's fucked up. That ain't got nothing to do with us. If you ain't booting and suiting and you ain't flying your ass over there to fight them people, don't say you no Trump supporter. And wear your MAGA hat, get your guns and your rifles you march with, go on. He need to have the motherfucking, what they call the boys that went to got the Fed cases, Patriot boys, and all the Jerry Proud boys, yeah, all that. They ain't out there with their MAGA hats front line out there against Iran, you fake it.
If the United States government tried to draft you guys, what would you say?
Going to Mexico. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm finna go hit some moves. We at war out here. We got bullshit out here.
When you guys see new builds in your community, is that a good thing because there's improvement, or is that a bad thing because other money's coming in?
I mean, it's good, but at the same token, I feel like shit. Cause this was a lot of trees, it was way more trees when we was younger, you know what I'm saying? More woods and shit. So they built a lot of little new houses and subdivisions and shit around here. But you still over here in the swamps. You still over here in the trenches. Like, we ain't got no sewer system, my nigga. We still got ditches around this bitch. These ditches get full. We don't have no sewer system. It ain't nothing you can walk
So
under.
people's poop goes through here?
Yes, all that shit. When it flood, it be bad, you know what I'm saying? So all this shit come up all the way up to the top, right? And they should be flooded too in Humble. But they open the levees and let the water leave Humble, and so they won't be high water and it floods up. That's exactly how their system is created. And then we get super off. Like if you see Hurricane Harvey, 36 people came up missing over here. Like,
did the hurricane bring the city together?
Yeah, kind of did, but then like you had to Louisiana, bring all they boats and shit because of the water and shit, but then like niggas start robbing the rescuers and shit. So like the mayor
Why
had
would
to.
they do that? Come on,
but they start robbing the rescue.
People coming to risk their life to rescue, and people are robbing them?
It's a fucked up area.
Is that not like super?
That's so fucked up area. But those motherfuckers got time, 20, 30 years for looting, niggas. That's one burglar of a building. Normally you'll get probably 2 to 5. They giving niggas 20, 30 because it's a disaster and you taking advantage. So you going to jail fighting the case for looting, think you finna get 2 to 5 max and get hit with a 30 piece. But shit, motherfucker been getting shot in the head here since I was a baby. That's why I told bro I never get bro got shot in the head, and I was coming here back in the Gap. You know, your grandma used to write you a note and shit, go to the store and people at the note get the note from your grandma. They get you some cigarettes and lotto tickets and shit. So she sent me to get a pick 6 or something like that, some more shit or whatever. I come out, nigga got that shit pushed in. Ran and seen it happen because she heard it, looked out the window and seen me walking. I just watched the dude. I looked, it was weird. I just walked right here to that house.
How old were you when this happened?
I had to be like 6.
So 6 is when you saw your first murdered body?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a real question?
What's up?
Is my guy Keegan, do you think he dresses like a Fed?
Man, come on, man. You don't know who it is. I ain't gonna lie.
When he left the house, you're like Keegan.
The feds these days look like more of my people, goddamn, with tattoos and shit. You'll be shocked.
Right now, my social media is flooded with all the war updates. What's on your guys' social media right now when you're scrolling?
Just to be frank with you, that's some white man war ass shit, my nigga.
You know how the white guys are looking at it?
Like, that's some weird
We say it's
shit.
Israel's war. That's what we say.
Y'all over here bombing these people. These people gonna blow our ass up. Like, they gonna get something off. You ain't never gonna just get everything off and completely obliterate them getting something off. And when they play dirty. Why even instigate that shit? Like, they should left them people alone, bro. Man, nah, it's good, man. Well, you know I've been out here. Man, everything great, man. Everything great. All right, man. They saying that they did it because Israel had been doing wrong to their people and all this shit for all these years. But I'm not saying that this is this or that is that. I'm saying that kickstart all that shit. That kickstart like all that shit. Well, not America and now they believe, okay, Iran was behind that. It wasn't just a separatist group. Iran is behind that. Okay, so they put in the forefront against Iran. Israel doing all kind of shit and breaking all kind of laws. But then you don't know the shit behind the scenes that's not on the table too. From my understanding, Israel had nuclear war power when they was ready to use it on Iran unless America helped them. That's another rumor going around.
Yeah.
Like if America don't, if you don't help them, we gonna nuke them.
Based on the way the negotiation was going, I think they were going to attack first. I didn't want that to happen.
I ain't against Trump like most people. Most people be like super against Trump, super this and super that, you know what I'm saying? Trump got me out of jail here early.
So in your guys' social media, was the Epstein file something that was popping up on your feed?
Yeah, 100%.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I don't really get into stuff like that.
The Epstein files. You heard of that stuff? The world's largest pedophile blackmail ring, that's how they control politicians. Epstein was the guy that trafficked all these kids, politicians, celebrities, billionaires. Will go there and fuck the kids. And it's being covered up right now.
Nah, we won't cover stuff on stuff like that. We won't cover stuff like that at all, 100%.
One thing I've noticed is it almost seems like there's an information bubble, like what people here are tuned into compared to like what sometimes what I see.
People got to tend to what affects them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be all right, mama.
Like it blows my mind for someone not to know what the Epstein files are at this point.
The Epstein files don't affect the hood.
So why care?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't necessarily why I care. It's like, okay, what all they doing is putting in your face, gang. And if I can be frank with you, it affects whoop, and we can justify and push and prosecute them for all their crimes. I don't even think Epstein dead, homie. Come on, he killed himself. Come on. He's somewhere in Cambodia or somewhere, some beautiful ass. He did too much. He got too many presidents in his pocket. And both sides, Republican and Democrat, are gonna do it based off what represents and make them look best. You know what I'm saying? And what makes the enemy look bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter how, if it makes our people look a certain way, they're gonna take some off. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't so bad. You're more worried about the person having Tourette's than you are calling these motherfuckers niggas at the awards.
Oh, I saw that.
Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo walk on stage to present an award at the British version of the Oscars. Someone in the audience starts shouting obscenities, including the N-word. The foul-mouthed insults came from this man. He suffers from Tourette's syndrome.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna take something out. Let's talk about mental health and, let's talk about this nigger shit. Where you get it from? I feel like when you address race and you don't act like it don't exist, and you know what I'm saying, everybody is created equal and should be treated equal, but we don't live in an equal world. So you have to, in order to get to people, give the reality of situations so you can have that togetherness and you can have that love. Democrats want to act as if there is no blur. We're just all this and everything, and we all know that's not the case.
Both parties don't help.
Yeah, and it's just, you're gonna take this fucking or this fucking.
Yeah,
I'ma fuck you and tell you I'm fucking you, and I help you a little bit, or I'm gonna fuck over you and act like I'm gonna do all this shit for you and don't do absolutely nothing for you.
I think that's probably a pretty good description.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be real with you. I feel like Trump care about the people, to be honest with you, because I feel like he cares about the opinion of the people. He give what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you give me a love energy, I'm gonna give you a love energy. That's any person. He's real. That's why I say the Republican got some form of realness to you, like that bullshit. Like, you know they're racist. They're not gonna say they're racist, but we all know they're racist. They did their own fucking Super Bowl halftime show and had it was fucking joke with all white guys and Kid Rock performing because they were mad Bad Bunny was doing the Super Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's that petty. Like, you know what it is. Nigga, we ain't doing this. We've been doing it. We only been cool kicking it 60, 70 years. This shit been going on 400, 500 years. That's what's going on in the black mind. They're not that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, we finna go to the park.
Bo is taking us to the site of a music video that ended up turning into a multi-person RICO indictment where Bo himself ended up going to prison for a few years. Here's what he and his crew thought and learned about that experience.
That money got me talking like speed racing. I'm a championship nigga, I can't be no pacing.
This is what we did the Hoover video where we all got the case and went viral and all that shit. Everybody at the end of the day, you know, took their time like a man and shit. I told her straight up, like, it's my video, you know. She said she gonna give me the most time. She commended me, she was gonna give me 10 years. Say she couldn't though, cause I came in there like a man. And I told her, like, if I could do the most and everybody go home time served, let's do that.
That's rare. Most people take the opposite option.
Yeah, like, that's why she commended me, because she said she was going to give me 10 years.
And this video that was shot, right?
Yeah,
here.
we shot that shit.
Let's look at it.
So many hands in his ass across the head, thought he fighting an octopus, nigga. We eat about you for breakfast, about you for lunch, and also about you for...
Let me see that, bro.
Yeah, you get it. Move out the way.
They go there every Saturday.
Exactly. Nobody want to get you. I just had to whoop a nigga in the con. I whoop a nigga in the jail.
When you have to fight someone this big, do you have a certain
I'm
strategy?
gonna hit his ass before he hits me. I'm gonna hit me about 3-4 of them hoes before he get me. I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can.
I feel like everything is a go. If you come to me like, what's up, nigga, I want woo, 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 this, that, and that, and I pull out a gun and blow your shit, you shouldn't even walk up on me with that bullshit. You don't know me from Adam and Eve to want to fight me. The only people that should ever want to fight me is my family and my friends that know me all my life. Nigga, you don't know me to want to fight me. I'll kill your bitch ass, nigga.
Do you think it's fair in a fight to jump someone 1-on-5, 1-on-6? Is that fair game?
Nah, I don't know. It all depends on the situation too, though. You feel me? Like how
It depends on how I feel.
Man, none of my partners fight in front of me.
If my partner beating your ass, I'm woo. If you getting the best of them, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's just beating your ass. It ain't no point of me. Cause you ain't just finna, I know you ain't just finna do nothing with none of mine, but cause Lakewood niggas, like we play a cool niggas for real, but we definitely gangsters first. Like this the most dangerous hood in the city of Houston, my nigga.
This is?
Yeah, you ain't coming over, niggas don't come over here. We go everywhere. They ain't coming, they don't come over here. Ain't no rappers wanna come over here shoot no videos, but they act like they do, they tell you that. Niggas ain't pulling up.
There's a story in your life I wanna ask you about. So you got shot at one point.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Man, I was 17.
What happened?
I was doing some things I ain't had no business doing. But luckily, E-Rock was there. He was able to handle the situation for me.
How serious of an injury was that?
Yeah, life-threatening.
Where were you shot?
In my leg. Luckily, my nigga was there and we handled that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I leave it there.
You know where you at, though, This Sunday, everybody in the gym went down.
Oh, this is where the music video went south.
This is where the music video
right over there.
Right there in the middle.
How many people went down for a music video?
How many went down for that? About 11?
11 people?
Yeah.
Did you guys think in a million years that a music video could get you in trouble like that?
Hell nah, man. It was just the laws, bro. They was really just hating really on the cool. That's how I really feel.
What made it federal?
They had guns and shit in there. A bunch of
What makes
guys
that a Fed case versus a state case?
The feds, if you got a felony, you can't be allowed with no firearms, around no firearms, or none of that.
It's just shit. I think they probably talking us around that time. I think they just talking us. You feel me? I think they just put them on us around that time. You feel me?
Then they said the school was open and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying,
it had just flooded, so the school wasn't even open.
They trying to find our reason, the school.
So they try to throw
that,
any kind of like alligators and shit like that just to get us knocked out of damage control.
The thing that's tough about that is guns make a video go viral.
That's not. Hey, do though. That's why they quick though. That's why quick too.
As soon as you see a thumbnail where it's 15, 20 guys with sticks in the air, you click on the video because you're like, I kind of want to see what's going on here.
That's the whole thing about it.
But I feel like that wave is past because so many people probably went away for that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
So I want to recruit you guys to the revolution. I feel like we're close in this country to a revolution. Right now, there's a lot of corruption happening, a foreign influence happening, and I want to try and see if America can unite in order to make this country better. Would you guys be interested in something like that?
I'm down with it.
As long as they down with it, I'm down with it.
I'm down to make the country better.
If everybody can't come together for one bigger cause, you know what I'm saying, then shit, they ain't gonna never work.
You used to fight people around here?
Man, I had my first fights right here. That's why I got a tattooed on my back, man. I had my first fights up here. Like during summertime and shit, they had that whole open right here. So it's like a community thing, you know what I'm saying? Like your parents can sign you up for the park and shit like that, and you can be up in there like doing they take you on field trips and shit like that or whatever.
Do you believe that there's demonic shit going on in the music industry? Like to make it really big, you gotta do demon shit?
I know about some things. I just can't speak of it.
Demonic rituals, blood drinking, you think that's a real thing in the entertainment business?
Period.
The people running shit are that dangerous?
Yeah.
They play with your bread.
They play with your life. Not life or death, that ain't shit. I can die today. I can go around the corner, die, that don't mean shit. I'm talking about they play with
your everyday life.
They play with your kids' life. They play with your...
That shit.
After making sure the cameras were off, Bo told me about some of the devil worship and rituals he's seen and heard about in the music industry. And he also named a singer that if I was able to name, you would all recognize who this person is. And with the recent news about human sacrifice in the Epstein files, it makes me wonder if the long-stated Hollywood rumors about satanic ceremonies and artists selling their soul to the devil may actually hold water after all. I'm thinking this is a subject we'll tackle in a future documentary down the road.
If you were to nominate one guy in this crew to run for president, is it either you or him, you think?
Yeah, it's definitely me.
He's supposed to say that. He supposed to say that.
He could be your VP though.
I'm gonna let him be Secretary Treasury or something. He can count the money. He pretty good at counting
money
money.
well, man. I ain't gonna lie, I do get the money well.
Here,
Man.
right now, the current Secretary of Treasury, I think, is very ethically challenged. You want to ask President Trump if he wants to nominate you instead? Here, Trump, if you're watching this.
Say, look at Trump. Select me, man. You understand? If you want to get the money, hey, it ain't even funny. You want to get the money, select said it be, man. Hey, man, we gonna get it up, we gonna run it up. The economy gonna be straight, man. Put me in there with you, man. We gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, is it harder than it ever is for a new artist to get a record deal?
I mean, like for most people.
You know what trend that's fucking me up?
What?
When they say they crashing. You know what the fuck? Hey, man, do y'all know what the fuck crashing mean? Crashing mean y'all literally getting in the car and running that bitch into this brick wall right here. You're dead. You're out of there. You know what I'm saying? You're gone, man. Who the fuck? We ain't doing no fucking crashing, man. You know what I mean? Crash out shit. That shit is dumb. Please stop the crash out trend, please, man.
What about the backdooring that's happening a lot now?
That backdoor shit, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about the backdoor shit, man. If you backdooring the motherfucker, man, you best believe, man, what goes around is gonna come right back around. You understand me? But one thing about it, that's like, I really think that's like some whole other motherfuckers type shit. Cause I'm really just, that ain't our style. Like, you know what I'm saying? We forever stand on 3 letters, man. Never forget loyalty. We ain't backdooring nothing. You know what I'm saying? So all niggas y'all doing that backdoor shit and all that, man. Hey,
That's
man,
some YN shit.
yeah, that's some YN shit, man. Go to hell with that shit, man. F you.
I'm gonna tell you this story. You can put the camera out the window and shit the bridge so we ain't gotta stop because it's kind of dangerous to be out right there. So Perkins had got his head cut off. They cut his dick off, put his dick in his mouth when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they never disclosed what it was. So I ain't finna.
Was it a,
right here, we coming up on it. This bridge right here. A lot of people don't even remember Perkins. That shit happened in 2006.
I found it interesting that all of the key places Bo was showing us on this journey all centered around one thing: violence. Every single place that he was bringing me to had some sort of significant violent encounter, and the next place he was taking us to had the same theme. In fact, we are about to visit the site of a mass shooting that had just happened recently. Here's what we saw at the scene.
At the scene of a mass shooting that happened?
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? They came, hit the block, came down, shot this motherfucker up, spent back, shot this bitch back, hit the light, came back, shot this bitch up some more, came back, shot this bitch up again. Spent back about 3-4 times, tearing this bitch down. Shot 9 motherfuckers, killed 3. I don't let little joggers, man. I don't let everybody.
The 3 suspects you see on your screen have been charged in a shooting that killed 3 people at a block party.
So do you see violence like this ever getting reduced or ever getting better?
It's just up to so long over here, bro. Like, hell no, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not over here. Cause they not doing nothing to make the area better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only thing that helps you get better is when people get money. When you get money, you don't have time for that other shit. Cause you building something for yourself. When you ain't got shit to lose, I mean, shit, nigga don't give a fuck. And then when a nigga do got something, you being so mentally conditioned, as soon as a nigga play with you, nigga be blanking out, not thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can still got that problem. Like, so I know like YNs and everybody, even the ONs, everybody, unks, big bros, we got mental deficiencies, bro, because we don't know how to control that sporadic moment. Like
the impulse control?
Yeah, because if a nigga play, I done did everything where it came this far, but if a nigga play with me, I promise, if a nigga play with me, gang,
it's over?
It's over, bro. I'm throwing this shit away.
You don't feel like you have too much to lose to engage in that kind of behavior?
I'm not gonna be thinking about this shit. I wanna say a black male deficiency, but like we got a crash out button, bro, a blank out thing, but like we not thinking about nothing. So yeah, nigga tell you they gonna fight over here, they gonna blow your bitch ass down. They gang around, so they ain't gonna lose regardless. If you get the best of them, they still gonna beat your ass.
I got a story I'm working on I want your input on just from what you've seen in the streets. I'm talking to a hitman that's from the Midwest area, and he says he has 10+ bodies. Do you think it's unusual in hoods across America? Are these kind of, like what?
So many people with 10+ bodies.
10+, so that's not uncommon. That's a serial killer.
Is it?
Yeah, if it's over 3, you're illegally a serial killer.
Didn't know that.
So you're not surprised if someone says they have 10 or 20. But you don't think that's like a really high number of killings? People are capable of that? And there's people like that walking around, who knows how close to here.
That's just about as simple as I can put it.
And would you be surprised if these hitmen are saying, hey, I do it for 5, 10, 15?
I ain't gonna lie, it depends, because the market different now. Like, the YNs ain't stupid no more. So, like, back then, you get them up to do everything. Most of the time, you get it done from love if you got the right appropriation and shit, but it ain't nothing. But most niggas really want to do it themselves. You want your own stripes. You want to do it right.
If we look at the definition of a serial killer, someone that has over 3 bodies, you would say a lot of hoods have a lot of serial killers.
There's serial killers everywhere, if that's the case. I didn't know that. Lakewood definitely has triple-digit amount of serial killers.
Bo, how do you want to wrap this up? You got any words for the audience?
Man, they know what the f going on. Houston, Texas, you want that real drill, you know where it's at. You want that real Houston, you know where it's at. You ain't got to do no faking, no shaking. You know what I'm saying? Don't meet me on the gram, on the comments, meet me in real life. Yeah, I know what the f going on. Woodland, Lakewood, Murder Block, Murder Wood. You know what I'm saying? What's good?
Folks, you can find them on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Blow them up. Comment Big Dog's got to eat. Hit 4 Bag 3 coming up. Well, hey, this has been a couple years in the making. I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, too, brother. You know it's good, man, when he down here. Y'all know what's going on, Tommy G. Y'all like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Merch is on the site. See you next week.
They are?
Do you know who they are? How many times a day do you guys have a moment like that where it's like, oh no, are we about to get into a shootout?
A lot. 26 defendants have already been arrested, including the top 2 ranking members of both groups. Police still looking for 22-year-old Kari Kelly of Decatur.
You have a persuasive personality.
I'm from Atlanta. I'm a finesser.
How many people do you think you've robbed in your life?
Well, I can't even count. I can't even lie to you. Woo,
Over 100?
Probably more than that.
So what are the most important possessions to have when you're on the run?
Perks, weed, money.
You need some peace. You gotta have that. You gotta have that solid spot.
Twin, what's it?
Look at that, man.
I don't know.
Bro. Man, the East is just it's a war zone right now. You feel what I'm saying? So
where we are right now.
That's where we at right now, and we're on the East.
In this episode, we spend 48 hours on the run with wanted fugitives RX Yano and La Gutta. Yano recently spent 2 years on the run before beating a murder charge and a murder for hire case.
Murder, assault, robbery, and carjackings. Some of the violent crimes Gwinnett County investigators say 26 alleged gang members carried out across metro Atlanta. Police still looking for 22-year-old Kari Kelly of Decatur.
And today what he's wanted for is a long list of offenses, including a countless number of alleged armed robberies.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We done robbed a nigga every day of July.
His trusted partner, La Gutta, is currently on the run for what some say is the most serious crime a person can commit, and he allegedly may have done this in another state. Today, we explore what it looks like to be on the run, how someone has to think and operate, and what they do on a daily basis to survive and evade capture, and we do this all in the wild streets of Atlanta. So stay tuned for an episode unlike anything that has ever been uploaded to YouTube.
Man, I can't talk to her twin. She tired of the nigga, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Fuck, bro.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, twin. I'm tired of this shit, twin. These niggas keep trying to catch a nigga down bad, twin.
Like, twin, this shit is annoying, twin. Tired of this shit, bro. On my mama, bro.
But we gotta be straight, twin. No cap, twin. We just gotta get on in the morning, twin. We gotta go hit for them bags in the morning, twin. Yeah. Then we just gotta goddamn put their money up, twin, so we get you a lawyer, twin. No cap, twin.
Fact.
What's happening, man?
Right here. What's going on?
Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, brother. How are you?
I'm good, bro.
I'm excited.
Just took this before I came for you.
Yeah?
I just took that before I came. I had to have some food.
You took that from somebody?
We just took all 3 of these plain Jane.
Watches in the chain. My brother back there got the chain on. We just
good to meet you guys.
Videos.
You guys just engaged in a theft operation before you came here?
No, take down.
You know I had to put it on for you.
We went to sleep at like 6 in the morning, then wake up to 10:37, then get haircuts till 11:40, then rob the nigga until like 12:45. Soon after we robbed him, you said, I'm here.
What's your name?
My name is King Slime, RX Yano.
And what are you on the run for?
I was on the run for they murder for hire, RICO charges, not be the murder, you feel me?
And what were the RICO charges for allegedly?
The RICO charges are for murder, robbery, car thefts, gang violence. It was a group case, so once I got in there, you feel me, everybody already took a lot of charges, you feel me? So once I got in there 2 years, a year and a half later, they didn't have no evidence to stick to me. So only evidence they had to stick to me was me. Like I told you, he got the arts on his face, I got the arts on my face, you feel me? That's how that shit works, you feel me? Once they start doing that shit, they start denominating shit. Right before I got in there, 2 of my charges got dropped. So when I got in there, bitch, and I went to court, 2 of my charges got dropped and I had the gang charge. So when I only had the gang charge left, I started going to court more and more and more and more. But when I went to court, they gave me goddamn a 5-year probation plea, and I just took that and got up out of there.
A lot of you may be finding Yano's story hard to believe given that he's so casually talking about his crimes and showing his face. But here is a news clip about Yano's RICO case.
210-count gang indictment, including allegations of murder, robbery, carjacking, and terroristic threats. Police say they arrested more than 24 accused gang members.
His alleged gang, RX, which he and Gutta have tattooed on their face, is one of Atlanta's most notorious cliques and is named in an indictment for crimes like felony murder, armed robbery, carjacking, and terroristic threats.
Almost everyone watching is gonna say, why aren't you covering your face?
I don't give a fuck, Tommy. They got to do their job. You hear me? Like,
I'm Lil Gutta, Young Demon, and I'm on the run for a murder out of Virginia. I've been running since I was like 16, in and out of jail since I was 14.
I set them up as a go on the plate. I ran it up, now I pop every day. Nigga came my way, so I pop that fade, that glizzy. It added to the journey. Don't approach me, I might buzz. 12 got behind me. Pick up the speed. I can't go up there. I'm on the glizzy. Made the bitch take the charge, do whatever for me.
Yeah, you feel me? This real life.
You were lying that song was like, this is their cue to rob someone?
Yeah, we got certain songs, we got trigger words and trigger songs. So I'm not just taking old lady purses, you feel me? I'm not just, we taking Rolex watches, we taking from the takers.
So this is my worst case fear, okay?
Yeah.
We post this video, it goes really well. There's a meeting in Georgia Police Department.
Right.
We have these guys claiming that they're on the run and it's so easy to get away.
Right.
All units to get deployed and boom, you guys go
to prison. Guess what? We would never be saying it's Tommy G fault. Guess what? We know what we do, we know what this shit come with.
You guys are aware of how terrible the conditions are in Georgia prisons?
Yeah.
Avoiding going to prison is obviously a factor that would encourage guys like Gutta and Yano to stay on the run, but this applies especially in Georgia where the prison system is particularly dangerous. In some prisons, there are extortion and torture gangs patrolling cell blocks with crazy knives and weaponry, and they even make some inmates pay money just to be allowed to sleep in their own cell. In fact, it's so bad in the Georgia prisons that we will be releasing an entire documentary dedicated to the subject, but for now, back to Gutta and Yano.
Hey, what's the plan?
We're finna go out here, going right here by the message so I can see if we can record right here.
Okay, what happened? What went wrong back there?
I'm finna tell you when you pull it though.
Okay.
I just bring it out. I'm finna tell you.
Okay, sounds good.
You got my location.
Okay, cool. I would imagine being on the run, there's a fair amount of paranoia that comes with it. So I don't know what exactly happened, but apparently enough to want to move motels.
Without explanation, Yano had everyone leave this motel and head to another one nearby. I wasn't sure what was going on, but I had a suspicion that ops were sighted and that it was no longer safe for us to be there.
I thought he was saying somebody dropped the location to where we're going to meet up with all the guys.
Exactly. Yeah. So do ops know where you're f***ing staying? Why the f***?
What he's saying right now.
It turned out someone in Yano's crew had posted our location to an Instagram story, so Yano had us leave the spot because of the security risk to us. Once the coast was clear, we went back to the original motel.
Did the spot right here?
Brother.
It's going. Yeah, lock that bit. We smooth though.
So how often you guys sleeping in spots like this?
Shit, down there every day.
You're on probation right now?
Probably. Yeah,
probably.
But I don't check in for that shit. A lot of people be f***ed up out here because they burn all their bridges with people, you feel me? If you in the street, you cannot burn your bridge with every fucking body. Cause when time get hard like this, your ass gonna be f***ed up, you feel me? When I went on the run, his cousin stayed across the street from me, goddamn, I was selling them perks. He called me in the morning, he was like, hey twin, it's a goddamn Mitsubishi on the side of the house, twin, and the black Durango been running around all morning, twin. Come here right quick. So when I come outside, walk outside, twin, I look on the side, I see the car with the white man in there and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, fuck that, but I can't go to jail. That's when I took off, goddamn, I got in the goddamn U-Haul truck. I shot right to Baytown, Texas, like 30 minutes outside of Houston, and I stayed there.
Real quick before you keep going, just wipe the corner of your mouth.
I'm geeked out on Percocet.
You are?
Yes. Geeked out on Perc. You see what it says?
Why do you guys do so many Percocets?
Shit that we done had to do out here.
Dude, make you
shit about
not
head
think.
fucked up. We need to be numb sometimes because we get a lot of pain that come with this shit too, bro.
Do you feel like you guys have caused a lot of your own pain?
Yeah, hell yeah, a lot of self-destruct.
What makes you feel like robbing people or doing things like that is your only way to put food on the table?
It's more than just robbing people like that, but even with just that, if that was just the everyday thing that I chose to do every day, I feel like, yes, it's what I gotta do because I'm on the run. I'm not trying to go back to jail. I'm not trying to have my mama having to worry about bail money and putting money on books every day. I can't afford shit like that right now, you feel what I'm saying?
Everything look just so bad, and my mama got to see this shit. You feel me? Everybody know my mama from where we from on the west side.
What does your mom do by then?
My mama's a school teacher.
She's a school teacher?
Yeah, yeah. My mama came a long way.
And where was your pop in the picture?
He died 2018.
Was he in your life?
Yeah. Damien, I don't even talk about my real father, cause like, yeah, he dead too, you feel me? But like, I wish I could talk to him and tell him a lot of shit. Right. So now, when, like I love you, shit like that, basically what I'm trying to say, like.
And I want to speak on that too, like, long live my stepdad, bro, like, shout out to all the fathers who step up, bro, because I got a real dad. My real dad is still alive. My stepfather died, but my stepfather raised me. My daddy since I was young, so I looking like a real dad, like he said, like, and it's a lot of shit, you know, when you having a stepdad, y'all go through that, like, oh, you not my real daddy shit and all that, but at the same time, when they go, that shit'll hurt you, because you'll realize, like, damn, that was the only person who stepped up for my mama and her kids. Literally. You feel me? Because a stepdad, you gotta realize, that's a man who goes into a village. It's a woman who got kids with other men and already got, you feel me? My mom already had 3 kids. His mom, you feel me? So it's like, my stepdad, we respect our stepdad. That's why we shout out their names. We're gonna forever long live them, you feel me?
Describe your childhood.
Shit, I had a good life, bro. My mom had that shit put out for a nigga, bro. Like, I was originally born in Richmond, Virginia. So like, that's where that shit come and play with me having a situation out there. I originally born out there, you feel me? My mama plan was my whole childhood for real was her trying to get us out of Richmond, Virginia. You feel me? Because in her eyes, that's worse than Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? She not realizing though, like, my son can go to Atlanta, has to grow up here, and it could be the same situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at a young age, I want no bad-ass kid around the house, cussing my mama, I f you, bitch, shit like that. Hell nah, like, I was straight, and I was bad as hell in school, and I was in the streets, like, that was different. Like, man, my siblings, like, that's the sibling I am. Like, you feel me? You know how there's always that one person in the family? Like, that's how my family is, like.
Can you explain the 2 guns on your face?
The 2 guns on my face come from 2 people I don't like. It's a Glock with a 30 and a pep. You feel me? So goddamn, that's what's on my face. Yeah, thank good, John.
This is sketching me out a little bit.
You see?
That's your security out front?
Yeah, the 4 right there, they good, but we trying to see what other folks is.
Should we go check it out?
No, we
good. We'll go out there.
People will be like, oh, you're good, you're with us.
I know that. I know a lot of people say that, but
we got fullies out there.
Stand on it, but we're gonna stand on that because get what? Nothing that we got going on got to do with you.
This is part of being on the run, I would imagine, is a little bit of a constant paranoia.
Yeah. Cause you gotta understand, we ducking the police, we ducking the ops, we ducking the feds.
And this shit that my brother used to warn me about.
Are you guys gonna sleep here tonight?
Yeah, you know that. That Tommy shit. You know that. See some of them, about 5'4", them gonna be in this bitch too. We all gonna make it work. We gonna be like this. Move, nigga. Move, put your feet off me.
Yeah, me and my brother, we were f***ed up. We had 50-cent cakes.
On God, and we was on the run, so I had skipped like 3 states. On God, I was on the run, my brother had B-hit case.
No cap.
On God, and I'm on the run, and I don't give a f***, I'm gonna do the race.
Is this unrealistic? I guess maybe there's 2 types of fugitives. There's the guys that are burning candles at both ends, like these guys that I rob people, hell yeah I did, I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again. Because that's how they make their money and that's how they live. And maybe that's just representative of the mind state of a guy that does rob someone every day of the month, is that they do want to show their face in interviews, music videos, and documentaries like this.
To see how Yano became the man he is today, I wanted to learn more about his childhood and how he grew up, so we went to his hood to learn more about his origin story.
That's where you grew up?
Yeah, that's where I grew up, right here in the apartment right here. Apartment A1.
How long you spend your life in here?
Like my whole life. This whole script from the train station on up. That's where I spent my whole life at. And it was fun though, you feel me? It was fun. You see, they got the red letter and they finna get put out. But nah, nigga, I'm from right here, the apartment right here.
Do you still have people in this area?
Nah, my grandma died in 2020. She was on Section 8, so my grandma paid like $40 a month to stay here. We been here so long. When she died and shit, they let us keep the apartment for like 4 more months. But after that, they was like, goddamn, you got a renewed lease.
So would you say that's really common around here, is multi-generational family, grandma, mom, kids?
Yeah, back then everybody was outside. See, I stay right here. My best friend Chet stay right here, he dead. My other partner Guwak, we ain't cool no more. Goddamn, he stayed down there. My auntie stay right there still. My other auntie stay right here still. The candy lady, that was my auntie too, cause you know how your uncle f*** the candy lady, so that's your auntie now. So she stayed right there.
Is it true that in Atlanta you can go to juvie as old as like 20 years old?
Yeah, because it's something like juvenile. Like, what twin at? Twin, come here.
You went to juvie?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did juvenile life. Shit, I did juvenile life when I was 15 for a murder.
So you did 5 years in juvie?
Yeah.
What were the circumstances in the murder?
Shit, it was an armed robbery for real.
Armed robbery gone wrong?
Shit went left, yeah.
And do you think 5 years is fair?
Shit, yeah, that's good for me. I'd do that for a body.
Growing up, did you see like the money makers with the hustlers?
Yeah, it's only certain people that get a good job, bro. You feel me? A lot of people, you gotta understand, we grew up motherfucking thinking about McDonald's. You in high school, when you get 16, they tell you go work at Chick-fil-A, get you a job. Am I right or wrong, y'all boy? What the hell you mean go get a job at 16? You feel what I'm saying?
Do you think you could have been a good SWAT team member?
Nah, I could have been here, like,
because if you like wheeling and, you know what I mean? If you like going like this, I feel like you'd be good at SWAT team.
Nah, if anything, I would have went to the Army, you feel me? Like when I was a kid, I was like, why I go to the Army so I could get that switch, you feel me? Go crazy.
What was the highest grade you made it through?
I started going to school around 10th grade.
Some people would look at how, hey, robbing people all the time, murdering people, like all this stuff. Some people would look at that and be like, oh, Yano, can I tell you one thing? You know what one of my biggest things that is? I love this earth, dude. Can we please clean the trash?
I got you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's one of my initiatives. I want to ask Yano this, but like, what's a situation where a 15-year-old is killing another person? Like, what do you think got to that point?
Shit, just needing the money, trying to take care of their peoples, have their peoples out.
But of all the ways to make money, why is a robbery like the top choice that comes to mind for how to do it? So how did your life change when you officially dropped out of school in 10th grade?
Shit, goddamn, it was over with. It was like every day we was already pulling up in stolen cars, you feel me? School, you waking up every day, you like, how the hell I'm finna get their money?
How many people do you think you've robbed in your life?
Well, I can't even count. I can't even lie to you. Woo,
over 100?
Probably more than that.
Would you say you're good at manipulating people?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I'm a master manipulator. I make you feel so bad and make you give me everything. Bro, telling you, bro. My auntie just got in a car wreck, bro. I just had to pay $300 for a rental. They not even listening to what I'm saying. They just feel the emotion. You feel me? The emotion with it, you just gotta get on the emotion. Twin, bro, God, twin, that shit f*** me up, twin. Oh God, twin, I just need about a zip, about 5 perks, about $200, twin, real quick, twin. So I'm finna go shoot a nigga, twin. No, no, gutter, don't do it. I got you, come on, let's go. Twin, they go 200, gutter, they go 150. Here y'all go, they go your perks, y'all just chill, bro, y'all just ride with me today. I got you. Trying to tussle with me, I take the Glock out the back, slap the shit out of him back of the head. Boom! That boy started doing a little gutter. How you at, Gutter? Gutter. He started running this shit. He go sit in the car, his partner texts me like, man, Yano, bro, why you do that, bro? You made him shit himself. I said to him, he shouldn't have called me slime.
But you do name yourself that sometimes?
Yeah, no, that's my name.
Which one is it? Tell me about finessing.
It's nothing I can tell you, I can just show you. You feel me? I can finesse very, very good. 30 up, look how happy he is. We're making him have a great night before he gets slimed out.
So after this content, you guys are out?
Yes.
We slide him out, yeah.
Look, finessed him, he thought he was loved. You feel me? He was having fun, he thought we cared about him. At the end of the day, we only cared about that gun.
Does that sound fucked up to say out loud?
Yeah.
How important is it having a good girlfriend when you're on the road?
I'm just gonna tell y'all, like, shit, it really just matter who it is, bro. You just gotta pick it right, cause for a lot of these females don't know what to do, bro. Like, it's a lot that come with this shit day to day, bro. Like,
for a guy on the run, a girlfriend is incredibly important. She provides a place to crash or lay low, the occasional home-cooked meal, and the emotional support needed during an incredibly stressful period of life. Gutta and Yano both had girlfriends they depended on, so I wanted to interview them and see what made it worth it for them to be with such risky partners.
So you got a boyfriend that's on the run?
Yes.
What is that like?
Scary. It's traumatizing, overwhelming.
I just don't want him to get caught. Like, the main goal is to not get caught.
And sometimes it's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. We be living day by day.
Have you been in a high speed with him?
Uh-huh.
How's that?
It was fun, but it was like, dang, like, we really doing this? Like, why is we doing this?
What makes it worth it? Because to me, it seems like so much risk.
The love.
Does anyone in your family think, like, you were out of your mind dating this guy?
Yes.
Your parents say anything to you?
Yeah, my mama.
Any of your family say, dude, what are you doing? This is not a good idea.
My whole family, like, I don't be caring because I know, like, we gonna pop. Like,
what is something you've had to do because of the situation that you wouldn't have had to do otherwise?
Look over my shoulder every time I go in the house.
Do you ever worry that you're just gonna be at the wrong place at the wrong time? Someone they robbed, someone they got back on, someone's gonna see you and you're gonna be just part of the situation even though you didn't do anything?
I have been. I'm big on my religion, so I stay prayed up. So it's just like, before we go outside, I pray for all of us.
Who do you look up to?
God. I mean, him. He not a good role model, but like, I do be on point though. Like,
we've talked about a lot of the danger side of Gutta, but tell us about the sweet side. Like, tell us like the good things. Like, what do you love about him? What does he got going on?
He real soft with me. Like,
does he make you laugh a lot? Some of the internet knows about Yano's more crazy stuff, but what are the lovable aspects about him that make you want to be with him?
Oh no, he clingy. Like, I'm not a clingy girl. Like, he clingy, so like, it's funny because it's like, he really like robbing niggas, taking niggas shit all day, like, but he still got like a lovey. He lovey to everybody though. Like, he just a loving person, like one of them ones. It just, I don't know, it's cool.
Does he ever wake up in the middle of the night like from
all
shit he's
time.
done?
Yeah, all the time. He jump about his sleep. He sweat constantly in his sleep. Like, it's real bad. It's bad to the point, like, when he jump about his sleep, I just pray over him and just hope that he go back to sleep because I already know what it is.
What's your dream for Yano?
Eventually get right. Like, this shit not forever. Like,
what's your hope for the future?
Then one day he just turn himself in. We live life, you know.
What if the case doesn't go his way and he ends up spending a lot of time?
I don't know.
Take it when you get it?
Yeah.
Let's say Georgia throws a book at him. Forever. Have you thought about, I might have a boyfriend that I have to communicate with in
I'm
prison?
the type of girl, like, I'll stay down, but like, I'm not gonna goddamn like just leave him. I'm always gonna be the type of girl, like, I love you and I'll let you know like what's going on, like where we at, you know what I'm saying?
With this shit, nigga be psyching out, nigga need his perks, you feel me? All that nigga ready to coming in after robbing a nigga, get the fuck off me, I don't wanna hold you tonight. Sometimes be like that, you feel me? So a lot of females, you know what I'm saying, they gotta be ready to deal with it. That's why I did, bro. I got my folks here from Virginia. These some Virginia folks. On my mama, they all the way out here in Apple Tree. Rich from Virginia, but get what, these the real ones though, the real spillers.
Did you finish high school?
Hell nah.
What age did you drop out?
8th.
8th grade?
Hell yeah.
And
summer from 8th to 9th, it's just like a nigga life change, bro. Just like, I just start being bad as hell, like, you feel me? Like, I was just, like, it was like I was already bad, but it was like that 14, 15 mark, so it was like I started gang banging, I'm towing pistols, the fuck I like going to school, so I won't think about school, I won't thinking, feel me, how I would think now, like, if I could go back here, yeah, I go to school, but.
For any kid watching this that thinks, this is the lifestyle I want to live,
yeah.
Can you tell them?
First of all, I'm gonna say go to school. See, I just said I ain't do no school prom. All of your mama wanna see that shit, bro. Your little dumb ass out here thinking you doing something. Your mama wanna see your ass on some pictures and shit doing something good now on the news, bro. Cause you gonna run to a nigga like me and I'm gonna take your gun cause you not in the streets for real.
If you had enough money coming in, would you give up robbing?
Hell nah, cause get
And
what?
like certain shit would still get.
Cause we so fucked up,
though,
me and
like,
Lil Gunna so fucked up. We might have $1 million. You might come around with 200,000. We might look at each other, walk out the room and start psyching.
Like, why you bring it?
What is wrong with him, twin? What the fuck?
No amount of money would prevent you from robbing.
It's that temptation,
Man,
bro.
come
That
on,
adrenaline
man.
rush. I ain't gonna lie.
It's my nephew. How you doing? I've been knowing him since he was squat. And his auntie, his mom and grandma, always been my best friend. And Ever since he was little, he was always coming knock on Auntie door, and I always give him
me the good food. Sandwiches, chip, juice.
Heavenly Father, I ask you to just come around this circle. We all family, Father. We all have fell short, sin. And Father, I ask you to just hear these young people's prayers. Hear their prayers. Let them know that you said if 2 or 3 or more in the midst, you'll show up. And Father, I'm asking you this afternoon to show up and answer their prayers. Because you say you'll never leave them nor forsake them. So Father, I ask you to touch their hearts and minds. You heard their prayers, you heard their minds and hearts. That's it. And y'all stay blessed and keep God first. From now on, do not. I don't care what you get into, where you're going, how deep you get. Call on the Lord.
Part of Yano and Gutter's plan to change their life is to blow up as rappers. So they got a studio session booked and got to work.
What the fuck going on right now? Bun on the back, slim as that's out. That's what I don't remember. One more time, son. Don't sound right. Nigga know how I get down. Caught 2 more, I was losing myself. Back, nigga know how. Come on, Twin, go. Alright, look, Twin. Keep that, cause I see that I bounce back. I'ma just say, caught 2 more, I was losing myself. Nigga bounce back, nigga bounce back. Nigga know how I get down. Good, I had done spit this shit when I was locked down in the county. He had laid down next to him. The next day, know my youngin' about. This man look good the first song, so goddamn, you know, we had got into a little bang out with the ops, and goddamn, after that, like 5 minutes later, we were going down Memorial Drive. We had got in the car wreck. Gutter broke your leg, so they been trolling and everything. We been low key, getting back rocking shit. So now we back out, back rapping, finna go hard. So we finna drop this on their gas.
Can I ask you a really honest question?
Yeah.
Do you view death or prison as your most likely options in life? No?
Yeah, no, I don't really think about this shit like death or jail. Cause I know I could avoid that shit.
So what do you think is your most, like, is it blowing up as a rapper?
Yeah, I wanna pop as a rapper, and I just wanna be able to goddamn have a voice and to be able to do stuff for people, you feel me?
You stay here last night?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Shit, same as it always be. Shit, just me and Twin. Get up early, get to moving around, handle business, you know, barely even sleeping for real, like just lay our head down, really rest our eyes.
Oh, we're doing an interview with him, sir, is that okay?
I'm a rapper.
He's a rapper. We're doing
They doing my interview.
Sorry, you have to leave, you cannot do here.
To really understand the challenges fugitives face on the run, we looked at something simple but essential: being clean and having clean clothes. Without a stable place to live, how does someone handle something as basic as laundry and showering?
Being on the run, you might be house to house, couch to couch, place to place. And a lot of times, like when you living like that, you might got a bag. Like a lot of times, nigga might have a bag of clothes. Like nigga might have a book bag. I done had to sit in laundromats for hours. Me and my girl washing all our clothes because we ain't washed clothes and you feel me, in a minute, in 2-3 months. I'm gonna tell you the real. He keep telling about the cameras.
Yeah, no, I'm coming in here. All right, you good? I'm coming in here to wash my clothes. Why the hell you acting like an asshole though? This my parking lot, nigga. You go look it up. You feel me? You ain't gotta do that, nigga. You feel me? Go ask anybody up here about me, boy. I run this shit. But my uncle them own the shop next door right there. Nigga, my uncle own ATL Exotics. My uncle right there in that Lexus, he own the food spot right here. We with all this shit. We ain't doing none of this shit. This shit just for a bigger picture. We just need like 5 minutes just to record a little thing. We be out your way, Twin. So you gotta keep your shit clean. It only take about $2-3 to wash your shit real quick, get your shit together, get back right, you feel me?
Right.
Go to the pilot, hop in the shower, or LA Fitness, you feel me?
We done did that.
If you ain't at the hotel, you go LA Fitness, go to the pilot, hop in the shower real quick for the free, you feel me? And you gotta make sure you smell good. You
Let me see your phone.
Even though
What's
I might
your
wear the
phone?
same clothes for a whole week, I'm not overly dirty, you feel me? This shit called Gut Busters, Twin. This shit only cost $5.
That's a good deal.
Nigga.
Nah, that shit, anything.
Twin, on my mama, boy, this shit is good as hell. Yeah, it's just grits and eggs, bro. I'm from the South, Twin. You gotta mix that shit together, Twin. You want a piece? You know you want a piece. Don't even do that. You trying to look all crazy. You know you want a piece. No, I bet Buzz not it. I got on gutter girl shoes. That's how bad we be thugging. I might be in these shoes all day.
All right, in the city, let's do a speed test and let's show us what you got.
All right, bet.
Well, are we just doing a 4-yard dash?
Man, we're going to the green.
First green cone?
Yeah.
Let's start.
Man, I'm finna lean something there.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, come on. Tommy, get up through there.
I don't know what's going on though. So where are we going next?
We're going to the headquarters. This is not like a hideout. It's just a duck off.
It's one to duck off.
A duck off. Like a duck off is somewhere where you go, nobody know where you at, but you right up under everybody's noses. And then boom.
One, young demon, the real one.
I went to sleep probably like 4:30 after I had done popped another perk and I had done sliding a little nigga for a little third round right quick. Get over all the way over to your left lane.
Are we on any perks right now? Nah, I was just finna look at my manager and tell him like, please, bro, I need one. So put the camera on my manager right quick.
DJ Slime Ball.
He know I need that perk. My leg fucked up. I'm just telling you, I don't want to go back to jail. It's on God. It's a lot of niggas who don't care. They be willing to go back. I don't want to go back, bro. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of swoles, big buff ass niggas. I'm gonna be real, bro. These niggas be scared to talk about it. Yes, you would get your ass beat in jail.
Do you think part of it is because the prison conditions are so terrible that people are like, I will do anything not to go there?
Bro, a nigga not trying to go to DeKalb County Jail, Fulton County Jail, Clayton County Jail. Like, twin gotta understand, Georgia is fucked up all around the board. From people just be talking about prison. The county jails, the juveniles is fucked up, bro. Like, hey, yeah, nigga be thinking about turning yourself in. Nigga will one day, if the conditions right. You feel me? If it makes sense, but I ain't trying to go in there, bro. It's a jungle. My brother just died in prison. They got into a fight in the prison yard, and they were stabbing each other, and you feel me? Got the best of them. Right here, July, little July to my brother. Right now, like a normal day life on the run, bro, like nigga gotta get his drugs, nigga gotta get everything he need before we go do this shit. So I'm finna go get my drugs, get loaded up, get some weed, get some perk, get some Zan, get some drink. I might get Tommy a perk tonight too, y'all boys. We're going up, let's go. Keegan,
real cool. I got a question for you. Huh? What % of your income from robbing would you say goes towards getting perks and other drugs?
Most of the money go to responsibilities, but also I say most of it do go to drugs, so I'm not gonna just sit right here and lie to y'all like, hell yeah. I gotta understand, like, it be more to it than just robbing. Like, I hit bro for $2,300 a day because I'm trying to get a goal of $5,500. You feel I'm on the run, but if I can try to get a goal of $5,500, cause I'm trying to get a lawyer, I really want to turn myself in, shit like that.
You want to turn yourself in.
Yeah.
The best case scenario for you would be save up some money, get a good lawyer, then beat the case so you don't have it hanging over your shoulder.
Yeah, right, and then so when I come out of jail, I could just be reformed. When I come out, whatever I do, I could just be reformed, as in like, knowing I could go head first with everything, like, and put my name on it.
And would you say, speaking of demons, would you say that these perks you're gonna buy kind of silence the demons for you for a little bit?
The perks, nigga get on these drugs really numb a nigga mind, really numb a nigga brain. I got anxiety from being in shootouts, from getting grazed and shit by bullets and I just broke my leg and got in a shootout and crashed March 19th. It's August, they told me I wasn't supposed to walk till December time. Feel me? Like my whole hip was out. I got plates and metal rods in my legs right now. I need perks.
You wanna go do your thing and we'll...
Yeah, I'm about to go get these drugs.
I know these guys aren't people you'd want as your next door neighbors, but especially with Gutta, like you do see good, genuine sides to them, but then you also see a history and a pattern of really bad decisions that damage other people.
This neighborhood right here, this neighborhood right here got a 60 on me.
$60,000?
Yeah.
Can you move your car so I can get out of here then if we need to?
No, we good. I took this old nigga off, you feel me? The first time he tried to put money on my head, right? This nigga gonna try to pay the shooters $1,000, $1,500 up front. Them niggas pulled up on me and gave me the money. This is a true story.
How long ago was this?
This was when I was on the run last year. This is a true story, like.
And why did someone put 60 on your head?
Cause I took off the old head and he got the money. So, you know, he put the money on top of my head.
Is that why you brought 6 cars to this area?
Huh, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
But sometimes...
I thought we were doing a foolish trap run at first, but now
usually just be me and look gutted though, but you gotta understand, like, they happy for us, you feel me? Like nigga, you even just see them people in my hood walking past you, damn, nigga got Tommy G out here. They saying it so low, But niggas, they can't believe that your ass in Atlanta.
Oh my God, look at what I just saw.
I know.
Hold on, if I see another motherfucker throw chicken bones out of a window, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not kidding, like this gets me so pissed off, Yano.
I got you, I got you, I got you.
Oh, someone else threw their trash out too. I will tell a street hitman, please pick up his chicken bones. Thank you so much. That's one of my big initiatives, you know what I mean?
I got you.
That's where I stand on business
You see, I still watch the track, can. I ain't worried. Do it look like I'm worried?
You don't look worried. You guys want to meet there?
Yeah.
Can we show this? Can we show this on the cam?
Oh, you can show whatever you'd like.
That's all I need to get in my zone right here.
That's a Percocet?
Don't give me half time.
Percocet.
That's a Zan?
I was getting you need me some more perks, Twin. I don't got no perks. You gotta get some more perks.
Yeah, well, I know, Twin. That's what I'm saying.
Can't go to the studio 2 perks.
How many perks do you need?
You need like 2 more.
Like 2 more.
How much does a perk cost?
$20.
$20, you'll buy us 2
per
perks?
perk?
Yeah.
Huh?
You'll buy us 2 perks?
Perks, to me, perks are like one of the worst drugs you could ever put in your body.
That's the first thing I need when I wake up. No cap, I'm not the same if I wake up with no perk.
Perks make you feel normal?
Yeah, if I ain't on the perk, I'm telling you, bro, I be different. I gotta get up, first thing I do, go in my field pocket, pull it out, pop that thing.
One thing I've been thinking about for guys like Gutta and Yano and a lot of these street guys we meet is it's this weird paradox that to get out of the streets, you actually have to embrace the streets more. It's like a slingshot or a trampoline that you have to go deep in to get a big enough bounce to come out of. And you have to hit this bullseye. Like most people will get tripped up along the way and to make it out of it without jail, prison, death. What is this? That's why they call it the trap. Because most people just don't make it out. They got some things to do. We're gonna see them a little later tonight and see what else they got going on.
Creeping when on slide, we 40 geeked up in a hot box. Switching with a 9, he tried to run, got hit his spine. Gutter tripping out his mind, he dropped the window, rapid fire.
So we're pulling up to what might be the last stop of the night. Oh nice, budgeted and sweet. Look at this car right here. Yep, this is where I would stay if I was on the run. This place sucks. That Indian guy spot was way better. I don't even know where to... Is this them? It's crazy when you have that many enemies, how like everyone has to look at everyone as like, this guy might kill me. Do you think they think we're undercovers? It's hard to say. Do you think we're witnessing some prostitution?
I do think so, buddy.
I'm telling you, motels deserve their own documentary. Were they this sketchy back in the day? Twins, how have you guys been? I haven't seen you all day.
Good, we chillin'.
I missed you guys. You
We missed you too,
freaking
son.
hug, dude. Get over here.
Brother, I ain't gonna lie, brother. I miss you, brother.
Hey, so y'all niggas, what y'all niggas been doing?
Xanax and other stuff.
Perks?
Yeah, me too. I'm geeked
Ooh,
right now, Tommy.
I got a half a Xan in my pocket.
Right now, Tommy.
Y'all already know
So what were some highlights of the day?
Shit, we in the studio.
In the studio. So basically, goddamn, we gotta goddamn later on the night, we gotta make another little move because in 2 days we gotta goddamn keep paying on Lil Gutter lawyer. So we gotta pay him like his shit $70,000 just like mine. He my same lawyer, so we gotta pay him like $5,000 every month.
Is your lawyer really good?
No, I'm at home. I just showed you what I went through. It's on the news. No, I'm at. Feet on land.
Get what? These niggas think they shot me.
I don't even know his name. My mom knows his name.
Think they shot me March 16th. I could do this too. They said I couldn't walk again. They said I was gonna have to learn to walk. I know how to walk already.
My brother, man.
Mama, nigga.
Feet on land. Look at his legs. Good legs. Look at his legs.
When y'all thought y'all shot, nigga.
Look at him.
Behind the car, pull it up.
It's good. That thing legal. You smooth.
Oh, yeah, it's
You smooth, man. Y'all
I
good.
thought you were saying get behind me, though.
Nah, y'all good,
Are we
man.
getting, do you know who they are?
Y'all good. I'm just telling my folks so they be on point.
Well protected, I promise you.
The niggas ain't gonna do nothing but look. You hear me? Nigga, I'm on the run for
Also gonna swing that cutter.
And they looking. I'm on the run for one.
Also gonna swing that cutter. Slime gonna swing that cutter.
I'll do it again.
DJ Slime Ball, man.
How many times a day do you guys have a moment like that where it's like, oh no, are we about to get into a shootout?
A lot.
A lot?
And then a lot of them, they cut Twin.
Yeah.
Somebody had to pull up on Twin earlier. So look, we're in the hood, right?
Yeah.
We're in the hood earlier, like when we was missing you, when we didn't see you, we was in the hood chilling and shit. We had all the week. We don't never really be outside in the hood like that because we know what's about to happen. But today we was like, fuck it.
We was outside.
We was outside. I peeped the ops try to low-key pull up. You feel me? I ain't even tell nobody. I peeped the ops try to low-key pull up. But when you already got that pistol in your hand walking around and you see them like before they even really see you, you feel me? These niggas ain't gonna do nothing but pull back off. Cause they know they late. These niggas don't want to catch a body walking nigga today and see them face to face. You feel me?
They want to catch a drop.
They want to see you like this and woo like us. It don't matter, bro. What it is, we gonna walk up to you when you see us. When you trying to pull your gun out, we gonna do it to you. On my mama.
We got the side door open right here. We're gonna go straight side though. On the east side, we might go hotel in the city. You understand what I'm saying? We come hold up right quick, Twin. Hold up. Put the camera down right quick. They handle their business. For sure, Twin.
Do you have an ounce for me as well?
You know
Get wet, nah, these real steppers up here too. Get wet. It's real shit going on all over Atlanta. They try to act like this ain't Atlanta. Get wet. But who? They know what's going on.
We just ran into a real one.
You dig what I'm saying, man? Yeah, they walk right into it. These real dope boy, real trench man. I'm Bert G. Nah, it ain't by who, but y'all ain't want to be over here right now.
It be hot.
It be blazing.
I know they had a hotel.
Dude, I've been in the parking lot for 30 minutes.
I know.
It be blazing.
Bob the tail, Twin.
This is gonna be amazing.
Yo, we stand here. Yeah, this is a good one. Hey, this
my girlfriend. Shout out my girlfriend. Y'all niggas trying to real one. Y'all niggas ain't got no real one. Y'all niggas sad. Y'all niggas wake up every day trying to, cause they ain't got no real one, nigga. I'm on the run, living this shit, boy. My brother with me every day.
You feel me, bro?
Living this shit, nigga. Nigga ain't scared. Nigga police gotta do their job. Nigga, I'm on the run. Nigga having this shit every way.
This is gonna be random, but I want to hear what you have to say. If you had a genie with 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
All right, bring my brother Chet back. Unlimited Percocets. I don't even know the third one.
You said unlimited Percocets?
Yes.
One more.
And for this shit to pop. This rap shit, everything, Mila, Gutter, Slime, DJ Slime Bar, Oso, everybody, we all doing. You feel me? I want this shit just to pop.
Every once in a while on the channel, we get to meet some absolute characters. I'm really rooting for you guys. I'm cheering for you guys.
For sure.
Their music videos are linked in the description. Blow them up. Big Dog's Gotta Eat. Drop them a comment.
RP Chet.
RP Zay, long live Zay, long live Chet, long live Drink.
Long live Drink.
Feel me?
RP Big Man, RP Damien.
GBO.
Appreciate you, Tommy, coming to the A. You feel me? Appreciate y'all for coming in there, motherfucker, recording us.
Nigga. Still on the run.
Like, tell me like this. Like
I'm
this,
still running.
Yeah, like that.
I'm still running, nigga. If I get to go to jail or anything, bro, I'm still call you. Give me Tommy G number. You better answer that phone, bro. You be here and say, collect car from.
Once you throw that pyramid up.
Another week comes to a close. Guys, I want to do this in every major city across the country. I am looking for people that might want to lay a little bit lower than this. But if it sounds like you want to tell your story, I'd love to capture it with you. So email at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com or DM me at TommyGMcGee. All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G, and today we get an inside look into the GDs. GD folk! GD folk! GD folk! GD folk! D-side folk! D-side folk!
Hit a puyo, hit a bass away, I got all my D, got in my bed, beefing about a bitch, oh, that she said, dissing on the gang, it's time to crack.
I felt like breaking out this shirt for today.
Man, that's
Did I make a good choice?
Yeah, that's the official 6 Block Taliban Big Dogs Gotta Eat t-shirt.
The origin story of the Gangster Disciples takes us to Chicago in the 1960s during an era of civil rights and social unrest. In 1964, 13-year-old Larry Hoover joined a small gang called the Supreme Gangsters. This crew beefed with a group called the Black Disciples, a squad led by a man named David Barksdale. After a 5-year gang war, the two groups announced a ceasefire, and under the leadership of Larry Hoover, these two groups united to form the Gangster Disciples. Growing quickly, they recruited heavily from jails and prisons and eventually established established themselves in many states around the country. Supporters of the Gangster Disciples say that GDs are a community group that focus on growth and development of their members, and that important to the group is community service and doing things like feeding the homeless and doing back-to-school drives for the kids. However, the U.S. Department of Justice says that the Gangster Disciples and their 30,000 members nationwide are a criminal enterprise involved in racketeering, the sale of narcotics, and violent activities. I head to Kansas City, Missouri to attend a regional cookout of the Gangster Disciples and tap in with rapper Young Blue as my guide for this journey. Let's hit the streets. Today, folks, we're going to be taking an inside look at the Gangster Disciples, which feels crazy to even be saying that we're going to be doing that, talking to folks and learning what it's like to be part of the crew, part of the organization, what they stand for, what they're about. But I think in some way, everyone is part of a gang or wants to be part of a gang, and a gang has a bad connotation. Everyone wants belonging, they want tribe, they want brotherhood. Different people have different ways of building that. I had a big sense of that with my wrestling team in high school and college. I think it's lonely being a man in this world right now. Like, when you're a grown-ass man, you graduate from high school or college, like, your community shrinks. And I think being a man is a lonely experience for a lot of people, and I'm always interested in how people fight against that. So we're gonna meet with a Kansas City chapter of the Gangster Disciple organization. So first stop, Young Blue spot. We're gonna talk to the group, get a feel for them, meet them, and then we'll go to the big organization meeting. We'll see you there. Folks, we are at an undisclosed location in Kansas City, Missouri. And fellas, what are we doing today?
Man, we taking them behind the scenes, man. We with the Gangster Disciples today, man. Growth and Development Fracture, Kansas City, 6 Block Taliban, with the guys to this barbecue, man. Y'all finna see what it's like behind
Wait,
the scenes.
so we're invited to the barbecue?
Yeah, man, you invited to the barbecue.
Yes. Okay, so fellas, what is happening today? Like, we have people around the country coming in, around the region.
Man,
like, what's going on?
We got a couple of different cities within Missouri coming. So we got St. Louis, we got a couple of our guys from Springfield, a couple of our little brothers from Warrensburg, Missouri. Got some guys from Charleston. You know what I'm saying? They coming out today, fellowship and politic and kicking. You did?
Okay, and you guys are about to go to a meeting that we're not allowed to attend?
Yes, most definitely.
What the hell is that about? Why can't I come?
Man, it's confidential information. Confidential.
We don't have to give any classified information, but is there like a general theme you guys are covering today?
We don't discuss that. Yeah, okay. You don't know that.
Okay, so you have, like, this is like top secret information that only members have access to.
Facts.
So question, are you guys looking for additional members? And also, would you let white boys from Milwaukee join?
Not looking for no extra members, and no.
These fellas are gonna take care of business, then we're gonna join them for a barbecue, ask them questions, have a good old time. Anything else to add to that, fellas?
No sir, that's it.
No sir. Alright, moment of truth. They got done with their secret meeting. They summoned us, they said we can come by. So here we go. GDs, Gangster Disciples. Let's talk to the people and see what they think about gangs. When you hear the word gang, what does that make you think?
Gang can be anything in a group of people.
Maybe violence.
Usually it's gang violence. You usually think about that.
Probably California. I mean, with all like your Hells Angels, Bloods, Crips, stuff like that.
Gangs to me is a group of people coming together to establish some form of power.
Have you ever heard of the Gangster Disciples?
Of course.
No.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I have not. Okay. I've heard the name, but I don't know exactly what it is.
If you had a brother that said, hey man, I'm gonna go join a gang, what would you think?
I'd tell him no.
Yeah?
But I'd ask him, well, what gang? Because I mean, you could have a chess club gang. I mean,
depends on what the gang represented.
I don't know. We would have, I don't know.
I probably wouldn't be too happy with him. I would hope that he wouldn't be leading down that path where he felt he had to be in a gang like that.
We're about to go to a barbecue with a bunch of Gangster Disciples. Any advice you got for me?
I don't know. You know, good luck to you. Take care.
Be careful, show him respect, and he should be fine.
Be respectful.
How do you think my outfit is?
Respectful. You look comfortable. Y'all brothers enjoy y'all day.
We're debuting a beautiful shirt today. Big Dog's Gotta Eat. It was designed by a man that's been featured in Vogue, collaborated with Levi's. Like, I'm pulling out all the stops to give you guys good shit. So if you want to join my gang, Big Dog's Gotta Eat, TommyGMiggy.com. I'll see you guys there. We got blue, we got black. Rock the gang. It's us versus mainstream media.
GD4!
GD4!
Disciple! Disciple!
First, a message from our sponsor, DraftKings Sportsbook. You gotta pick the right players to make your team win. Do you wanna pick Allie that drops the ball every damn time? Blue 42! Gosh, it, Allie. Or do you wanna be like Gracie, who comes in clutch like a champ?
If you're into sports betting, boy, does DraftKings have an offer for you.
New customers that download the app and bet $5
get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
That's fast.
Use code BIGDOG when signing up to get this offer.
Download the app on your phone today.
Back to the video. Where are we right now?
We in Swope, man. We in Kansas City, Missouri, man. Posted at Swope Park, man, with the guys, man. Y'all know what's going on.
And what's happening here? We got barbecue, we got a cookout.
Yeah, we got a family cookout with the guys, you know what I'm saying? The membership. We just here politicking, fellowshipping, you know what I'm saying? Building camaraderie with the guys.
What made you join this organization?
I wanted to be a part of something that was going to be productive. I started this organization when I was a young man, and I saw the guys getting together with the younger people, really keep them out of trouble, protect them from the streets, drug crime, stuff like that. I've been in this organization since I've been like 15. I'm 46 years old.
And what are the biggest benefits you've gotten from being in the GDs?
It taught me how to be a man.
Yeah.
It taught me how to raise my family. Principles that we stand on that conducive to the celebration of any man, any neighborhood, any organization. Matter of fact, I got 2 of my sons here with me today. They are part of this organization. And as a father, I wouldn't put them in nothing that would be harmful to them.
So what does it mean to be a man? I feel like there's questions, people don't even know what women are anymore, you know what I mean? Like we're having interesting conversations as a society, but what does it mean to be a man?
Man, standing on your beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Standing on what you believe and standing firm on it, you know what I'm saying? Not letting anybody change your mind, you dig? About how you feel, about what you feel about.
What made you motivated or interested to join this organization?
Joined it when I was 12 years old. You know, like brother said, you know, it's a lifestyle. It's how we move, it's how we walk, it's how we talk, it's how we conduct ourselves.
So I'm curious about the symbols. What does this mean?
Man, that's the Star of David, man. You know what I'm saying? That means love, life, loyalty, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Is that a Jewish thing?
Man, it's a GD thing.
GD thing?
Yeah.
Okay. But do Jewish folks also wear the same star?
Yeah, most definitely.
So we talked to a couple of people, like citizens, and I asked them, what do you think about the word gang or organization? And a lot of people had a bad connotation to that. Why do you think that is?
Because, man, when you say gang, that's something treacherous. You dig what I'm saying? That's why when you ask us, oh, what are you in the gang? Nah, we correct you with the organization.
Term. You know
what I'm saying? It sounds more friendly, too.
On the drive here, what I was thinking about is you could argue that McDonald's is a hamburger cartel, you know, Make America Fat. You could say that Big Pharma is a drug gang organization. You guys agree with those thoughts? Okay, so I guess it's all just how you think about it.
It depends on the point of view of how you coming with it, you feel me?
That's what it is. And gangs hurt maliciously. We don't do that.
Yeah, and then like another thing, what you do as an individual reflect on the whole organization. So we hold you accountable for that, like the most.
So I feel like that's a big piece that's missing from a lot of places I visited is accountability. Like it's kind of like young guns are just running wild, doing whatever the hell they want.
That's a gang.
That's a gang.
That's a gang.
Nobody's organized. Everybody doing their own thing. We're not a gang because we're all organized.
So what does the code of conduct look like? Like what can get you in trouble or what makes you like
stealing, raping? We don't do none of that.
And then you want me to teach you one thing while you out here?
Let's do it.
What you notice about everybody's shoes out here?
Ain't nobody wearing Crocs.
Can't do that.
What? Did I just violate the code?
Yeah, you breaching security right now. Well, if somebody want to fight you right now and then you got on these, you gonna slip up out of it?
Hey, he got him in sport mode for y'all got to get the ball right now.
Can we make an exception if it's in sports mode?
If it's in sports mode, you might get away. Depending on what my brother say. You know what I'm saying? My brother don't be tolerating the breaching of security. He did.
Okay, so I made my first violation. Am I kicked out? Do I have to go home? Or
I gotta take these mouth shots real quick, folks.
So that's another thing is I've heard like a lot of negativity about like 9-to-5 jobs. Like a lot of people hate on that shit. What do you think about that?
Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some real stuff, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to be like that. I used to be thinking, oh, the lame niggas is the one with 9-to-5s until I went to prison, bro. I did 10 years, bro, wasting my time. Didn't see my daughter, none of that. No, I was the lame, bro, because I'm just sitting here with my daughter getting raised outside by somebody else, bro. It's pointless, bro.
You know, input on that. You say why people don't want to work 9-to-5.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, patience and discipline is key. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got patience or discipline, you ain't nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should be able to want to go work that 9-to-5 to provide for yourself, your family, your child, your family, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to look out for people that are homeless, you know what I'm saying? You will walk past somebody that ain't doing as well as you feel me? You got money in your pocket, you might give it to them because they need it more than you. You feel me? It's all about discipline and patience.
A lot of people, bro, don't understand slow money, bro, but slow money is the good money. Because fast money gonna get you gone, bro, because you're gonna spend it just as fast as you get it.
What is the organization's stance on fatherhood? I've noticed a few guys talk about the importance of that.
If you lacking in your child life, man, this ain't the good organization for you because we gonna hold you accountable for that. Because you know what I'm saying? This organization produce positive, productive people. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking care of your priorities, man, this ain't for you. You feel for real.
Well, I said, my brothers can't protect their own children. How you can protect your own brother?
So how has being in this organization impacted your life?
Man, you know, let me tell you something, bro. Before I was GD, let me tell you something. I probably run around, bro, act crazy, breaking people's houses, stealing cars, all that. But let me tell you something, bro. My dad, he's not GD. He's not. He's Crip. It's a difference, bro. Let me tell you something. GD show you how to be a man, bro. It show you how to, you got to stand on principles and laws, because a lot of people, bro, that's why they don't want to be GD. That's why they want to be in other gangs, because you can't stand on law, bro. You can't, because at the end of the day, if I'm trying, you got something nice on, I'm trying to take it off you, bro, well, I can go do the same thing you doing right now. I ain't got to rob you for that, but they going to make sure I don't rob you for that. Because they going to stand on my line, like, hey, bro, you know you ain't supposed to be out here. Yeah, holler at us real quick, bro.
Does anyone here have bars they got to spit, or they?
Yeah, come on, get him, go on here and spit some shit.
I came a long way from shaving rocks and pushing corners. There ain't no bars in a minute. They say my rhymes was over. Ain't no stopping me. Nigga being patient just made them potent. Had to cater to my family, but I think I cooked that over. Had to work up on myself to get my demons back in order. Kept my dreams for little things. Reality was getting harder. For bagging checks, we worked to death. Trying to feed our sons and daughters, and it's an honor. I'm the boss to be a motherfucking father. If I die, I'll be a stain up on that block. It's getting harder.
Let's go, hey!
Let's dive into some of the symbols and lingo used by the Gangster Disciples. One of their primary symbols is the six-sided star. This stands for the 6 principles of Gangster Disciples: life, loyalty, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and love. They are also represented by the pitchfork, which symbolizes the struggle to overcome oppression. They frequently say sevenfold, which stand for the 7th and 4th letter of the alphabet, GD. It's widely speculated that the initiation for the Gangster Disciples is to be beaten by other members, known as being jumped in. So to commit to join this group, this is not a commitment to be taken lightly.
What are some misconceptions someone might have about GDs?
That every GD that rap is a GD.
You already know.
Yeah, just misrepresenting this thing for real. You got everybody screaming GD this, GD that. And the people that's saying GD this, GD that, not even GD.
Describe being a GD in 3 words.
Being a gangster, a provider, being respectful.
Love, life, and loyalty.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Man, growth, man, for real. First, you a man. You gotta be a provider, and you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of. Yeah, you gotta be willing.
You gotta be willing to endure your share a part of this right here. You feel me? Not everybody can say. That's why we don't allow people to just say they GD. Because you got people.
Told me earlier that I wasn't allowed to join today. They said
you got them Crocs on.
So what I want to ask you about is, tell me about the history of the GDs. How do they come apart? How do they start? And where have they gone over the years?
Oh man.
That's a long.
Woo! You ready for? Okay. GDs Evolved was really started around the same time as the Black Panther Party movement and stuff like that, where blacks were being victimized by the police, brutality, during that era where police was victimizing the community. So black gangs and organizations formed to protect the communities. That was the original intent of these organizations. Even CRIP. The acronym for CRIP is Community Revelation and Progress. The acronym for BLOOD is Brotherly Love Overcomes Destruction. The original intent was to protect the community. But with all things, some people introduce a criminal element into it. You know, like the feds infiltrated our neighborhoods, push cocaine into our neighborhoods, push guns and drugs into our neighborhood. And then the project or the vision of the original vision becomes corrupted. You know? So yes, GDs did have a dark history, which is known to most people as Gangster Disciples.
There's some cities where the GD factions are known for being just crazy violent. How does the organization deal with that?
Through knowledge, through teaching, through reaching out to each person. We've had places, we've had people that come from those very cities that you're talking about.
Some here right now.
Right now. And when they get here, they have to come and have an understanding and listen, we're not about that. And if you want to be a part of a brotherhood that's going to help you accelerate your mind and the way you live and change the way you're thinking, because that's how you change a man.
Tell me about how you guys help the community.
Man, we get out here, man, it depends, man. You know, Missouri got all type of weather, so depending on how the weather is, we'll get out here and cater to the people that's out here that's homeless. Like, say for instance, if it's winter or something, it's cold outside, we'll bring some clothes or some hand warmers and some food, you know what I'm saying? When it's hot like that, we come through with water, pizza, you know what I'm saying, and trying to carry whatever, hygiene and stuff like that.
Is that important to you guys?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You can't be a stinky GD. It don't work like that, you know what I'm saying?
Even when we feed the homeless, man, we make sure they eat before we even eat.
We don't eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was an inside look at the GDs. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
You already know it, brother.
What kind of final thoughts or message do you have to the audience?
Man, grow and develop, man. Struggle breed greatness, man. Stay on your six, man, at all times, man. Keep it pushing. Don't let nobody tell you not to push it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, keep your head on the swivel, most definitely.
If you're part of an interesting organization, I don't care if you're Hells Angels, Antifa, KKK, the Bloods, I want to come hang out with you, see what your life's about, hear your story. So hit me up at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com. All right, guys. Love you guys. See you next week.
I think access to the firearm is a fundamental human dignity. It's a fundamental human right.
30-year-old Cody Wilson is a self-described gun rights advocate and crypto-anarchist, which means he believes in decentralization of information. He's also been labeled one of the most dangerous people in the world.
How many times have you been sued in this business?
I can't count. I can't count. Half the states in this country who sued me, this so-called free country.
What got you into 3D printing guns?
When I got my cease and desist from the ATF.
If ATF kicked in your door and they found this, what kind of time would you be looking at, you think?
I don't even know.
You think double digits?
Probably, yeah.
How do you walk the line between freedom and danger?
It is a line, and we stay within a conscious vocabulary because in American libertarian politics and political life, the gun is an important thing. I'm on your side if you like the Second Amendment. It's more important for me to convey that than some deeper feeling about these things.
Ghost guns, untraceable weapons, a threat to the system. And thanks to advancements in 3D printing, the power to create a gun has been democratized to anyone with a couple $1,000. Now, is this a Second Amendment right that the Founding Fathers outlined for us in the Constitution? Or is this a dangerous public safety nightmare that needs to be heavily regulated or altogether outlawed? Today, we take a deep dive into this world. We sit down with Cody Wilson, a controversial figure who invented and printed the first 3D gun, and he currently runs the biggest ghost gun company in the United States. We speak with Michael Cargill, a gun rights activist who took on the ATF all the way to the Supreme Court and won. And finally, we go underground to interview a 3D gun printer running a highly illegal ghost gun enterprise. But before we start, first a quick disclaimer and a message from our sponsor. This video is for documentary purposes only and should not be viewed as a guide for manufacturing weapons. Please consult and adhere to all applicable laws regarding firearm ownership in your area.
Gentlemen.
Tommy G.
Cody. Good to meet you, brother.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
We're in the headquarters right now.
This is DDHQ.
I traveled to Austin, Texas to meet a man who back in 2012 was named one of the most dangerous people in the world by Wired magazine. Why was this? Because he issued a dangerous promise that he would create the technology to print a lethal firearm from home and give that design out for free. And in 2013, he did just that when he released the design for a printed gun called the Liberator. The federal government did not like that one bit.
Today, the judge ordered Cody Wilson and his company, Defense Distributed, to remove the blueprints from the internet.
Now, the federal government immediately declared war on him, threatening him with years in prison and millions in fines. So what did he do? He fought back, and he sued the United States government and won. Folks, this is Cody Wilson, the godfather of the ghost gun.
Okay.
These guys are pretending to work.
Just more so eating donuts than really working?
That's right, and I'm pretending to manage their pretend work.
And I'm pretending to be a documentary film crew, so I feel like we're meshing perfectly.
Yes, exactly. I'm pretending to be documented. So welcome to DDHQ, man.
Thanks for having us.
It's a mix of hobby and commercial product, right? So we got to do a little bit of customer service. We got to do a little product R&D because some people don't want the service. They want to go off on their own and do it. And it's a mix of 3D printing, CNC milling, and then what we call 80% receivers, which have been very popular in the last couple of years. These things are made here, they're serviced here, they're developed and tested here.
What does that flag represent?
This is a Texan flag, all right? This is called the Goliad flag, or sometimes called Philip Dimmitt's bloody arm flag. But it flew at La Bahia, at the beginning of the Texan Revolution. I come from the American libertarian tradition, which is older than just America. It's an Anglo-American tradition. I come from that. I'm one of its logical consequences. And so in some respects, I'm just a shit lib living in America.
When you really came onto the scene about 7 years ago, there was a lot of media about you. What has changed in your ideology or your mission in the last 7 years?
I've become more cynical, but I've also become more practical. And whereas I might have been an idealist in both like a normal sense and as a philosopher, now I'm a realist. I believe that guns are real objects. And I believe that just because they're real objects, that doesn't mean we can understand them. And what we've demonstrated in this company alone has been that the more the law tries to attach to or understand these real objects, the more invisible and withdrawn they become from us.
Like, I was just thinking on the drive here, what would our founding fathers think if they saw what is happening in our government right now, where so many of our politicians are bought, so many of our politicians are motivated by greed, so many of our politicians are making laws that make it harder for the business owners, the working class people to thrive in this country. They would have stuck a musket up Pelosi's ass, all these people that are insider trading, all these people that are passing the laws, they would have put them out in the street. When you take a pulse of where the American people are right now and their potential for revolution, how would you grade the situation, the climate?
A nullity. It's a zero. It's dead. I mean, the American people, let's say, of the revolutionary period, were a violent people. They were an interesting, bloody, vulgar people. And we want to think about them in romantic terms and think of that they were noble. And of course, there's nobility in their violence, but fundamentally, they were an aggressive, violent people.
How many times have you been sued in this business?
I can't count. I can't count. Half the states in this country have sued me, this so-called free country. What you begin to see behind the curtain very quickly, not too far, is that you have what is nominally permitted, what is said to be allowed in this country, and what is actually permitted. A lot of what we build here, a lot of what you're seeing, is the assembly of a certain kind of piece of equipment, okay? Because what we like to make for the user at home is a capacity to finish some of these gun parts.
You give them the bones and the skeleton, but they breathe the life into the gun.
That's very good. Sometimes they have to add a little to the skeleton, or let's say take a few things away because, you know, the diamond is in the rough, right? They got to move some of that rough around, and that's what this equipment is.
One of the things Defense Distributed makes is a milling machine called the Ghost Gunner. Think of it as a 3D printer but in reverse. Instead of adding plastic layer by layer, this machine uses a spinning cutter to carve away metal. It takes a raw block of aluminum and precisely mills it down to the intended firearm component, giving the owner of this printer the freedom to create gun parts as they please. This is Jay Oma. He's a notorious Texas lawyer known for getting absolute super threats off with little to no jail time. He comments on what he's seen in Texas representing murder cases and his overall understanding of the legality of ghost guns.
If I were to buy a weapon right now at a local gun store, it has to be registered. If I buy a gun, it's probably been shot already. And each time a gun is shot, it leaves a fingerprint or like an imprint on the shell casings. And that shell casing will be connected to that gun. So anytime that shell casing or a similar shell casing is found in any type of criminal case, they're gonna link it to that gun, right? So where ghost guns come in handy is that it doesn't really register at all. So it just prevents the police from investigating that portion of where they're linking that shell casing to a specific gun.
To dive into this 3D gun printing world, we're now going to meet with a guy that does it on a very small scale and ask him questions about what he does, but it's very sketchy, the area that he's in. There's a lot of federal pressure right now, and so we are parking our car in an undisclosed location in the United States, and he's going to come pick us up without a cell phone in his car and take us to a site where we'll see the 3D printing of the guns. It just makes me think that there's kind of this two-tiered system in this country. And I get both sides, but if you're a massive weapons manufacturer with a publicly traded stock, you can do this in broad daylight and make billions of dollars doing it, but a little mom and pop shop doing it and believing the same Second Amendment that the major manufacturer believes in has to hide under the fear that they might get arrested by the ATF or some three-letter agency. What are you in the business of?
I build guns, occasionally sell them.
So you customize guns mostly in the 3D printing space?
Yeah, I started out doing the PEDs, but then once that whole craze with the goddamn, that's when I got into 3D printing. I also like stocked up on them.
What got you into 3D printing guns?
When I got my cease and desist from the ATF.
That's when you started printing guns?
Yeah, out of just pure passion for guns.
And what do they ask you to cease and desist from?
So basically, if I buy firearms, they're allowed to come to my house anytime unannounced. In fact, that I still have it.
And are you able to say vaguely why that is?
It ended up in the wrong hands, getting across the border.
And did it end in a casualty?
It did, yeah.
Okay, so this thing looks already to be like a substantial piece, and I'd flip that around.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'm a gun expert, by the way, guys.
All right, this is an unfinished receiver. The big guys for the military, just like the little guys, traffic in this same object. But it's an unregulated object. Even though it looks like it's already well on its way to being something serious or something legal or regulated, it is not.
When you say the military guys traffic this stuff, what do you mean?
There's an economy of objects like this, both an above ground and an underground economy. This economy happens because the main large-scale prime contractor manufacturers, they need unfinished goods just like the rest of us. That's modern capitalism. So they might go to Eastern Europe or they might go to Taiwan and they would say, hey, you can contract manufacture this for me, import it into the United States, and you can do all this work to it, and it's still not a gun and it's still not really seen by the law yet until I, the manufacturer, touch it. And that keeps things cheap, but it also is like the thing that keeps this entire underground economy going, because these objects already existed, always existed outside the law. And now the at-home user wants them as much as the prime contract manufacturers.
Talk to me about some of your favorite 3D printed guns on the table.
So this one I actually just did last night. And
so the whole thing is 3D printed?
Yeah, just that whole lower is 3D printed. You just put together the parts kit.
So you have to add the metal in yourself?
Yeah, and then you have to get when you're 3D printing, you gotta get the tolerances just right.
And a machine like that takes a whole day to do just this?
Yeah, there are faster ones, but that machine is meant more for stronger materials, so it does take a bit longer.
You want to see a ghost gun?
Yeah. Do y'all see this? See how beautiful this is and very customizable? I like it. So you're just missing the top part, right?
Yeah.
But this right here looks just like how mine would look like on the inside. What I see is like threat financially to the gun manufacturers, saying there's no way we can make money off of these people anymore.
Folks, for context, we are currently in the middle of a golden age for weapons manufacturers. In 2024, companies like Raytheon logged record-breaking profits, with their stock price seeming to match the upward trend of deaths in Gaza. And it begs the question, why is the law so swift to crush an individual for creating a ghost gun in his garage, yet silent when there are arguably companies contributing to war crimes in places like Israel? And some say it feels like a two-tier justice system, where the individual gets a prison sentence while the corporate interests make annual profits in the billions.
I look at ghost guns in a very similar way that I look at magic mushrooms, which is part of me thinks everyone should have the right and access to use those things as they wish as a free American. But the other part of me is aware that these things are sacred and dangerous and have a lot of power, and you should be careful. So how do you walk the line between freedom and danger?
It is a line. And we stay within a conscious vocabulary because in American libertarian politics and political life, the gun is an important thing. It's a revered thing. There's a certain American civic religion about the firearm. And we try to honor that and keep that language so that people understand that we're friendlies. I'm on your side if you like the Second Amendment. I'm on your side, right? It's more important for me to convey that than some deeper feeling about these things. The gun is some kind of centerpiece of a psychodrama, of a legal drama, of the evolution of the change of our state, world states, the role of the individual in society. Everything is at stake with these things. And I see California, states that would nominally be free or nominally have some of this conversation with you, attempting things that I would not believe to be possible just 5 years ago. It's breathtaking to me, and it feels like a civil war to me.
Walk us through what we're looking at right here.
Yeah, all right, fine. This is the G80 system.
What he's referring to, the G80, is the nickname of a Glock-compatible 80% frame. And they say 80% because it's an unfinished piece of high-strength plastic that looks like a grip but isn't legally a firearm yet. To make it functional, you simply have to cut away the blocking material, drill the pinholes, and add the trigger group, firing pin, and slide. And this is the innovation that Cody wants the masses to have access to 3D print.
This is the brand new thing we're doing, which combines all the techniques and learning and everything we've synthesized over the past few years, okay? So it's a little bit of printing, it's a little bit of milling, right? You print this part at home, you mill this part at home, or finish it by hand with some fixtures.
This is where both of your systems kind of intermesh.
That's right, because the law moved, all right? The law said A part like this looks too much like a gun. So now no one can sell you something like this to finish, all right? So you have to take this thing and remove it from the legal context. This has to become information. Now the gun part has to become this strange, unidentifiable, not clearly convertible component. Does this look like anything to you necessarily, you know? If you saw this like in a fucking trash can, would you be like, oh, I found a firearm? It becomes more illegible, and that's our task. Our task is to always create more and more ambiguous objects and products.
So this could be done way more simply, but you, in order to go within the rule of the law, you have to keep making it more and more obscure.
Yes, because the law chases this object.
To a person that has never heard of the G80, just give us a breakdown.
The G80 is the next system in unfinished 80% firearms, okay? The law says, well, all we know, this is the Supreme Court of the United States, and its supreme legislation says, well, all we know is it needs to take longer than an hour to make, and it probably shouldn't look like a gun when you start. Thank you, Supreme Court. Okay, well, we follow the supreme guidance of the Supreme Court, and we say it takes longer than an hour to make, it doesn't look like a gun, your grandma wouldn't necessarily know what it is, therefore it complies. And of course, California, Gavin Newsom, President Newsom, will crush the shit out of us when we're a successful company. And the next company will come in and say, well, this is the tweak that we've made. And that's what you can look forward to in developing guns in this country.
Just as a switch carries a high penalty, I believe in many places it's 10 years. Does a ghost gun carry a similar enhanced penalty?
I haven't seen enhanced penalties. In my experience, I have not, because a firearm is still a firearm as long as you can prove that this is an object that can kill people. So if I was a prosecutor, right, switch it around. If I was a prosecutor and I'm gonna argue that this defendant right here, this one right here, he killed somebody. Not only did he kill somebody with a gun, he killed somebody with a gun that was unregistered. This means this individual right here is trying to hide and mark his tracks. He needs to burn in prison. In fact, I'm gonna ask you, the jury, to not only convict him, but to get the death penalty, because this exceeds just 99 years. He needs to pay. And people who commit crimes and wants to destroy the community and hide the killings that they do, they need to die. And in the state of Texas, we have the death penalty.
How much does the machine cost? How much does it cost to make this in materials, and what can you sell it for?
So that machine, at the time, it cost about $1,400, but I got it for about $900.
How much can you sell this for?
This completed, probably anywhere from $750 to $900.
And what kind of person is buying this?
Someone that's gonna throw it away.
Creating it is a hobbyist thing, but selling them, the guy that's buying it, usually has a particular reason.
You can kind of get the idea, I assume.
And how do you feel about that?
I don't really. Does that make sense?
On the website of Cody's company, for free, they have dozens of files that can be downloaded and 3D printed into various gun components. And because it's on the internet, that means that it could be printed by a well-meaning, law-abiding hobbyist gun owner, but it also means that guys like Jay in his garage can build a weapon to sell to a guy planning a murder. And that, in a nutshell, is the crux of the controversy surrounding Cody's mission.
Okay, so this is interesting. So this is total downloads of just the digital product you guys have.
For the month, yeah.
For the month?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, we run the biggest file sharing site in the world on guns.
And of these almost 300,000 downloads, how many of them you think come to fruition with a real operable firearm?
Very few. And this map you're seeing here has gone one step further, and it says the files for these things cannot be left to be downloaded unrestricted to California or to people in Washington.
So is your site blocked in California?
Yes.
Similar to how Pornhub is blocked in Texas.
It's the same thing. People in the last few years have seen, oh, what the f, I gotta use an ID to use a porn site? It's the same thing now with other forms of information, not just porn. Now gun files are going to be restricted in different states in different ways on the internet. The internet itself is breaking up.
Your company was among the first to have a particular digital download, or the antecedent of what today is the ghost gun download. I don't know if I'm hitting that right, but can you...
No, it's interesting to see how you were talking about it, yeah. Yeah. And actually that's really smart, because how it was talked about in 2013 was, this is the first 3D printed gun. Well, what was the real innovation? I think it was the first 3D file for a 3D printable gun. It was the first gun you could go download. It was the first gun you could think of, hey, where do I get that gun? Oh yeah, I go online to get that gun. I'm gonna pull this out for you. This is actually the first 3D printed gun. This doesn't get a lot of love these days, but it's the Liberator. We named that gun that way to give it a big brand name, sure. To also give it a little historical echo, to give it a personality, because it conveyed that the guns of this future, of a 3D printable future, are guns with personality, are guns with meaning, with destiny. They're not just commercial products in the age of mechanical reproduction. Now they're strange spiritual products in the age of digital reproduction. You know, the guns are liquid information. That was the point of that message, the point of that exercise, and to also confuse the object in the Second Amendment with speech objects, speech actions in the First Amendment, to blend that First and Second Amendment, and to say something to government, hey, regulate this.
Folks, here's a quick refresher on American history. The Second Amendment doesn't just say you can own a gun, it protects the right of people to keep and bear arms, stating clearly that this right shall not be infringed upon by the government. And these are the lines Cody uses to defend his position. He is essentially arguing that if the government stops you from making a gun, they are infringing on your right to bear one.
This represents the kind of murderer's row of the best guns. So FGC9 is probably the best known 3D printed gun, single 3D printed gun, very popular in Europe. 9mm PCCs have evolved since 2020. You know, one of the most recent is this Decker, which is a stranger looking gun, right? But it's more true to what 3D printed guns are. Some stuff, these things aren't as good as commercial guns, right? But there's something kind of amazing about the fact that you can 3D print a real magazine for real bullets. This is entirely printed with a spring. All right, this is the Urtal. This was designed by a developer in Brazil, and it's probably the most well-known recent printed PCC.
Can you show me the process for, like, from computer to hooking up to like how this gets going?
Yeah. Basically right here is all the files.
All these are schematics?
All these ones right here with like the labels on them, that say G-code, are ones that I've already made. So for example, this file right here.
How encrypted is all this?
I keep it on an external hard drive.
So it has to be plugged into something to even show up on the computer?
Yeah.
That's smart. Are the feds that good at computer stuff like this?
Yeah, they are.
And one of the reasons they are good is because they bust guys that are hackers and then get them on their team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this right here.
Oh, I like how it says for academia only. Situation is this, there's a Scientology has hired people that stalk my home and I want to take care of them without any issues. Allegedly. Cult.
Cool. So, go into that file, and you basically just...
So that's it?
This is what it would print, and then you put the rest together yourself.
Now, what if I had a computer and I had only this? Forget all the ammo, explosive, all the crazy stuff. I just had a pistol, schematic. How much in trouble would I get? Without actually making it, just having that file on my computer.
You actually wouldn't, if it was, as long as it's not, like, fully auto or anything like that.
So it's legal to have?
Yeah, it's legal to make and for yourself, but not.
So for personal use, I could make that gun no issue?
Yes.
No problems whatsoever?
No.
And then this hooks up to, you already sent the orders to the printer, so it's already, that's why it's going?
Yes.
And what is the printer making right now?
But right now it's making a Glock 17.
So there's no political motivation, there's no greater purpose or mission?
No, not really.
It's just kind of entertainment and fun?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it hard getting a girlfriend if this is one of your main hobbies?
Not really.
So folks, now we've seen a little bit into a mom and pop operation, one-man show, how it looks on the ground level. Let's go back to Austin, Texas, where they're doing it on a large-scale operation and have recently had battles with the Supreme Court. You had a recent Supreme Court case, 2023. Tell me about it and what happened.
There's not much to say. You go to Supreme Court, you lose. That's the education I've got in this country. We were doing something not legal, not technical. This was something in the realm of ideas and religion. And when we left, we knew that we had lost. On paper, there are rules and regulations about how you can make a gun in this country, how you can buy one. And the Biden people came in and said, okay, what we're gonna do is we'll take the definition of a gun and explode that to mean as many things outside of an actual gun as possible. You know, anything's a gun if you think about it. If it's marketed as becoming a gun, or if it could become a gun, or if someone buys it because they want to make it into a gun, well, therefore now, under the law, it is a gun. So they had taken the container of the word firearm and tried to pack as much into that word as possible in the law. Our position was very simple. Doesn't the law mean certain things? Don't words have legal meanings? Don't they only mean certain things? Can ATF by itself, without an act of Congress, just say these words mean new things? We say that that's not possible. We go to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court says, well, sometimes the ATF can do that.
My name is Michael Cargill. I'm the owner of Central Texas Gun Works, which is a gun store in Austin, Texas.
You had a battle with the Supreme Court. Tell us about it.
Yeah, not a lot of people can say that they went up against the United States government. They went up against the Department of Justice, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, BATF. Both administrations, Trump administration and Biden administration, and actually won. It started, back with the Las Vegas shooting. So Las Vegas, a guy allegedly took an AR and a part, which was a bump stock, and attached it to a rifle. And he used that to shoot, faster, where he would allegedly shot some concert goers there in Las Vegas. So because of that, what happened was the government decided they were going to go through the ATF to ban the bump stock. One, how can you go through the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, an agency within the federal government, in order to do this? I said, you got to go through Congress if you want to ban something that people legally own and purchase. What I decided to do was surrender my bump stocks to the ATF when they banned them, and then 30 minutes later, we sued them in federal court. And so we go in the courtroom there, and the judge was like kind of confused. He kind of compared the bump stock to like a shotgun. He said, oh, I get it. It's like a shotgun. You pump it and then you fire it. It's like, no, that's not it. And then I said, this guy, this is a lost case. We're going to lose this case. And so we lost. He ruled against us. And we appealed again to the entire Fifth Circuit, which is heard en banc, which is heard by like 12 or 13 judges. And to me, that was the most intimidating court I've ever been in my life, where you have 13 justices sitting on the dais there, and throwing questions at your attorney left and right. What about this? What about that? Can you do this? What about machine guns? Da 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 da. And my attorney did a great job. And so we won. And not only did we win, the Fifth Circuit gave us everything. They gave us, the definition of a machine gun. They gave us the fact that the ATF, a federal agency, could not create or write law. And I was like, man, this is awesome. And so the government decided they were going to appeal that case tonight to the United States Supreme Court. It was really exciting to be in the United States Supreme Court, and we won.
What is concerning about the stories of Michael and Cody is their experience with the ATF attempting to create and enforce gun laws. Legally, a law has to go through Congress before the ATF can enforce it. For an example of this, just look at this footage of ATF agents visiting a Navy SEAL.
The reason why we're here is because I'm sure you're aware, just recently the ATF classified the FRTs, the force reset triggers, as machine guns. We are aware that you may have purchased some of these FRTs.
Okay, that's incredible.
And have to pick them up. They're evil.
So I won't be answering any questions today. I don't have any comments on this subject. I won't be giving you anything.
Okay, so you...
Are you refusing to give us the trigger? I'm not refusing anything. I won't be answering any questions.
They were there to confiscate a forced reset trigger, a part that was legal when the man bought it. And it shows a disturbing trend, where a law-abiding citizen can be turned into a criminal simply because a federal agency changed its mind without a single vote in Congress.
Like, to me, there seems like a light and dark side of what you do. On one end, there's the shits and giggles side of it, where it's just little funny shit. On the other end, someone's gonna get smoked or something like this.
You're right about that, but I mean, feel the same way for any OEM guns.
So it's similar to what a gun manufacturer would say. Hey, I'm Smith & Wesson. We're doing quite well this year. What people do with them, that's their choice, that's their responsibility. I just am the creator. Just like knives, just like cars, just like anything that could be used as a weapon or a utility. It's up to the person, it's out of your hands once you make it.
Yeah, their responsibility, their choice is not something you can control. So I don't actively go out and try selling them for profit.
What's the most you've made in a month doing this?
It's been more of a hobby, but it's more of the drugs that I sell, the funness kind of.
If ATF kicked in your door and they found this, all this, what kind of time would you be looking at, you think?
I don't even know.
You think double digits?
Probably, yeah.
See some of what he's working on though? Yeah. Like when we're kind of after we're doing this maybe, because really so much of the heart of our operation is manipulating not even the real object, but the virtual object. Something really important happened after 2020, okay? and it's called the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon. This thing is $1,200, and it is on the money. And you are making quality gun parts, okay? This has changed everything.
Wow, and look how dexterous it is.
So fast, and all these micro compensations, all this physical adjustments. Okay, this is high-tech stuff, and it's affordable. This is ridiculously cheap. What you're seeing are 3 different Glock frames, G80 grip modules, being printed at the same time. They'll all be done within a handful of hours. This piece evolves from already printable Glock frames. We take what's regulated about that part and remove it. And then we create something that it's no longer a frame, because frame has a legal meaning. Now it's a grip.
There's so much legal dancing you have to do.
Yes, you have to be a kind of mystic. You have to be a wizard. You have to be a nerd. You have to be a lot of things. And among other things, you have to think like a criminal. You have to break the law in your mind first to know where the right design parameters are. You know, oh, if I make it this way, the law doesn't even see it. It's invisible to the law. You know, that's the design choice. That's why it's made this way. So that the law truly is seeing ghosts, right? Looking for ghosts. That's why they call them ghost guns.
I think we need more people in America like Cody Wilson. People that are idealists, people that are almost on a religious crusade for the people, by the people, against the government. The state has gotten so overwhelmingly powerful that to have a voice that's willing to experience lawsuits across many states, or federal lawsuits, or bankruptcy, or even prison, I just admire someone's commitment to the cause. And I do feel like there's a rattling, especially amongst the younger people in this country, that we're so disenchanted, disenfranchised, that we are being energized into movement against the state. And I, as a proud American, appreciate that. Second Amendment, big thing in America. Do you believe that you should have the right to make your own guns at will?
Yes, I do believe that.
Can you speak about your overall philosophy about guns, about the Second Amendment, about the American right?
The reason I got into this business in the first place is because I wanted to make sure that everyone in my family had the tools needed to protect themselves. I wanted to make sure they had a gun. I wanted to make sure my family were proficient with firearms. You know, I wanted to make sure they knew what the law was and how to react when stopped by law enforcement. So that's why, you know, I got into the gun industry. And so my grandmother at 70 years old decided she was gonna, you know, go back to college and get a college degree at 70. And so she went back to college because she wanted to become a nurse. While my grandmother was traveling from a library, sitting at a bus stop waiting for a bus to come, a guy came along, mugged her, and raped her. So because of that, I decided I wanted to make sure that everyone in my family, including the females in my family, had the tools they needed to protect themselves. I wanted them to get a gun, I wanted them to know what the law was, and I wanted them to be able to defend themselves and send those little bastards up the escalator to Jesus. So that's why I started selling guns. I teach the classes, because, you know, I wanted to make sure my family knew what their rights were.
So this is the polymer 80. It's what caused the ATF to do their rule change. The difference between this and others is essentially the frame, this plastic part, is the firearm legally. The serial number, if it had one, would go there, but because we did it ourselves, we were not required under federal law or state law to put a serial number. So this is a ghost gun.
The frame is no longer a frame, legally speaking. It's no longer the firearm. This component is 3D printed, and the frame lives tucked within the gun. You can't tell it, but it emerges in parts. The gun hides within the presence of a gun. What you see is not the gun, it's what's inside, and that makes all the difference in the law. This is the G80. Let me show you what else you can 3D print. This thing doesn't just have to live in the footprint of a Glock, it can live in a totally different body. I want you guys to see what this guy does.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. So what you're looking at is that same G80, but we now have a 3D printed, what we call the PDW. The idea is something between a handgun and a full-size fighting rifle, somebody like a tank crewman or somebody in a rear area might have. Civilians have an interest in this because, as you see, I have a spare magazine that I can stow on the gun. So say like I'm a church security, this fits in a normal backpack. And if somebody shows up with a rifle, I have something that gives me a third point of contact, and I can engage that threat a little better with a little more precision than I would from a 2-point of contact handgun. So it's just a different form factor. It's one of many innovations we expect to see with the G80 product line.
The elements that are 3D printed are just this part?
Yeah, everything below the steel you see right here. So this body is 3D printed, and we will, when this comes to market, include the steel. So if you want to print your PDW body, you'll buy like this brace kit, and it will come to where you can just install this nut, slide it into the channel, and now you have a retaining nut. And it'll have a locking latch to keep it collapsed, and then you'll push the button to pull it out and deploy it.
I have a line in my head where it's like you see someone with that and you're like, holy shit, it's Jason Bourne.
Yeah. This could equally be, it's almost timeless. It's such a foreign design, like 3D printed guns help you understand that. Some designs are, this could be from the 1960s, from sci-fi. This could be from 20 years in the future. I mean, where is this gun from?
So you do have a great pessimism about your life work right now. You think it's gonna end by getting crushed by the government.
No. It's just, you have to assume. You just have to assume. All right, these forces are too big. This government is too large. It is too impersonal. And it doesn't care about, the law or these little ideas that you have. It's almost all accidental. You have to understand, these are like big cosmic forces. It's like gods that don't even know that you exist. You're less than an insect. You will be destroyed when you're near all of these forces. It just happens. That's what it is to be involved with this. So, what kind of artistic performance, aesthetic development, you have to think outside of these traditional left-right terms.
Now that you've had more than a decade under your belt doing this, what are your immediate goals or things that you are trying to achieve?
Yeah, my immediate goal is a thing called G80. All right, I watched how the Biden people took the best business in our field, polymer 80, just wipe it out of business without a thought, really, and without much effort. Right? Like, okay, we can fiddle with the definition of one word and collapse an American company. And some of that is because polymer 80 collapsed under the weight of its own success. All right, well, luckily we're not successful, okay? Luckily we're more nimble for that reason. And we can teach, like we've always done, what's the name of this company? Defense Distributed. You can spread the IP out, you can push the sites of production around, it can be a network. You don't have to have one big business in this field. It will always be hobbyists and hackers and incels. This distributed kind of wave of people. We're teaching that. But another of my big goals is to show that there was no success in crushing polymer 80. That was nihilistic, it was naked, it was opportunistic. It wasn't a victory or accomplishment in the law or ideology. All that legal accomplishment did was push the products and the development and the technology the next level deeper. Okay, you can't make a frame now because it looks too much like a gun. Well, I'm gonna sell you something that doesn't look like a gun. You just make products that are more ambiguous.
What do you think that there's major gun companies like Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Beretta out there that can make millions and millions of dollars every year? So they can sell into Ukraine, they can sell into Israel, they can sell into countries that are actively at war. They have quarterly bonuses, they have stock options. No prison, but if someone finds this on you, it's a really big deal. What do you think about that kind of two-sided system?
I mean, obviously I think it's but there's nothing you can really do about it. It's like everything else.
So do you have a bit of a nihilistic view on society? Like it's a bit f***ed, the big corporations win, the little guys get screwed, so might as well
basically, yeah.
Have fun while you're at it?
Yeah, exactly.
These gun manufacturers are, if they do business here and abroad, they're part of the military-industrial complex. And if we democratize where anyone could have a gun printer in their home, there are huge business interests that we're hurting. Do you suspect that's one of the biggest reasons, more so than safety, that this would be, why the government would be against ghost guns?
Yeah. When it comes to money, and those big corporations aren't making the money, or they foresee they're not going to make as much money as they used to, then they're going to do whatever they can to keep that, as anybody would. Anybody who has a monopoly on anything, like if you own all the pizza stores, for you to see somebody making their own pizzas, that's a threat to you. That's a threat to your family. That's a threat to your legacy, right? So if I was a gun manufacturer, I would try to do whatever I can to prevent it, but make you believe that it's for your safety. It's for the safety of little Johnny down the street. If you ever get charged with a crime, I'm currently licensed in the state of Texas, but there's a way for me to practice in other states. If you have a crime, call our office. I'll make sure that I protect all your rights, and I will intercept the prosecutor's attempt to put you away in prison for a long time or get done. Give me a call.